Yeah. Yeah. Bravo. What'd you say?
The people champ is here.
Oh, yeah. The champ is here. You can hear that knocking? Or y'all can't hear that?
Yeah, we heard it.
Yeah,
for
we
sure.
hear a little bit.
Yo. It's a 1409 podcast. I go by the name of KT.
It's your boy Guala Meets World.
Hey, man, we're in episode 181. You know what I'm saying? We got a special one in here. You know what I'm saying? We got Just Ask Andy, you know what I'm saying? Senior business and credit and wealth strategist, everything out here. No more. Oh, yeah. Everything. Business broker, project manager, credit and wealth strategist, everything out here. You know what I'm saying?
Focus.
You know what I'm saying? Staying focused out here. How you been living? How you doing?
Oh man, I'm great. What about you guys? How's everything going? I'm so excited to be on here again. Like it's crazy.
Hey, for sure. Not many make it on here 3 times, but you have made it 3 times.
Trace.
You know we doing great. We're glad to have you on here for the 3rd time. We look forward to the fourth one, too.
Yep.
5, 6, 7, 8.
Big facts. All right. We got a little intro out the way. Let's get to the
Everybody.
She healthy tonight. She is healthy tonight.
Not the water.
I'm healthy tonight too. Mine is the same color as yours. It's the same color as yours. Let me see what we got here. All right, you know we like to let the guests do the toast. You the guest tonight, so you ain't new to this. You true to this. So what would you like to toast to?
So we're gonna toast to, for one, that Guala and KT has allowed me to be on here for the 3rd time. So I'm happy about that. The second part of the toast I want to say is thank you for us making it past 2021. We almost out, going to amazing 2022. So no matter what's going on, we made it. We here. We in alignment. 3 times is a charm. A hello.
Yeah, you already know. I already know how we rocking. Let's get to it then.
That's on y'all. Shasha. Is that the bottle? I ain't judging.
It's like that gave you a real experience right there, man. You know.
Yeah, I feel bad for not having it at this point.
Hey, proper preparation prevents poor performance. You know
Hold on now, because I can go in the cabinet. Like, wait,
oh, you got it in the cabinet, huh?
It's a Monday.
Oh.
Yeah.
Hey, I was just saying a bunch of peas because we're gonna be talking about some peas in this episode. You know what I'm saying?
Let's do it.
You know what I'm saying? But before we get in there, we gotta do a little trivia.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Let me see what kind.
Huh? I suck at trivia.
Nah, this one you should have this one. What does FICO stand for?
FICO? I don't know. I don't remember. I don't care.
You want to phone a friend? Lifeline.
I ain't phoning no friend. I'm over it.
What's up, Tony? We got Tony M in here, Charles Green, you know what I'm saying? Joni Phillips. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Hello Houston. Hello Houston, Texas. Make sure y'all follow Hello Houston, Texas on Instagram. And go to HelloHoustonTexas.com too, you know what I'm saying? Go ahead and tap in. All right, I was about to say the answer. I mean, FICO stands for Fair Isaac Corporation, something like that.
Organization,
yeah.
Man.
Here we go. You know what I'm saying? Round of applause for the answer. For sure. All right, Andy, we're going to do a little game. We're going to say some words, and we want you to say what comes to mind. Shout out to Guala for coming up with this concept.
Let us pray.
Back at the Now Radio and Press Junkie, you came up with this. No act all humble. You be coming up with
I'm very humble.
Yeah, humble. My bad. I said humble. I meant to say humble. That should be a this or that. Humble or humble.
Humble.
That sounds like humbug.
So y'all say the word and the city like that? Humble.
Yes.
Okay.
The H silent.
I mean,
I
are
guess
we
'cause-
judging? Are we doing this judging thing? I was trying to be very professional with y'all because it's the third time, right?
I mean, hey, we
Are
both
you trying to
voices.
call us country in Texas? Don't
Oh
be
no.
disrespectful.
Oh no.
Okay.
I'm just trying to see. So the H in Houston is not silent, but the H in humble is silent. It's
Yeah.
humble. All right, we got you.
Houston.
All right, we're gonna do this game though. Thanks to Guala. We're gonna say a word, you say the first thing that comes to mind. You ready?
Okay.
Houston.
Texas.
Hello, Houston.
Texas.
Hello.
All right.
Business.
Okay. Good.
Credit.
Andy.
Thibo.
What's 9 podcast?
Boys, here Y'all get me started. Y'all want me to act up? I am trying to really be good. Y'all really want me to act up today.
I mean, yeah, that's what we're here for. You know what I'm saying? He said, yes, the H is silent like Wildcat. I mean, the H is silent. Wildcat's proud. I don't know.
He's talking about humble.
Oh, that's the mascot over there at the high school. Humble Wildcats. Humble Wildcats.
The humble
I'm from the
Wildcats.
outside of Houston.
I don't know. Hey, but during the whole course of this episode, anybody feel free, call in, leave a text or voicemail 917-524-6392. You know how we rocking around here. But for sure. All right, so
around ear.
Oh, this is what we doing? We being proper or country? Because I feel like y'all judging.
we being both. We're doing both, you know what I'm saying?
Oh, okay.
we being bold, boisterous, and blunt.
Clearly I can't be good. So all right, let's do it.
All right. Today we talked about preparation for 2022. You mentioned preparation, positioning, and planning. You know what I'm saying? You want to get into that a little bit?
I do. Why am I calling this the PPP effect? Is for the reason that everybody was turned up when they thought we was getting some money from the government, but you really weren't getting too much. So I'm like, okay, if you go crazy over that, what can we do to, implement what we got from the government? We have to prepare, right? You have to prepare what's coming, right? Because if you don't prepare, when you get it, you lose it. I think that's what half of the world did when they got the PPP loans. They got it, used it, and have nothing to show for it, right? Would y'all agree?
For sure. I got the shirt on, you know what I'm saying? For sure.
Scandemic.
So, I mean, give me some feedback too, because I know y'all, I want to see if y'all really understand the PPP effect.
I'll let Guala go first. He's wise.
The PPP loan? Scandemic.
And then the PPP that's actually you receive from the government.
Yeah, so with the PPP, I don't feel like it's a scam. People use it as a scam, but people really can be out here using that for legit reasons. There were people out here that used it for legit reasons, you know what I'm saying? But there are people that took advantage of it. People saying that they're going to eventually get locked up, but I don't think they're going to be able to catch all those people and catch up with that, you know what I'm saying?
Well, they will. And the reason why they would catch on is because of bank transactions. The PPP loan was for business owners, and it wasn't supposed to be tied to your personal your personal social security number unless you was a sole proprietorship. But then with the sole proprietorship, it's supposed to be connected to your EIN number. So if it's not connected and you use your government name and they see that you may have messed up your social security number on purpose, you actually get an additional 2 years federal time for that.
Sheesh. Federal.
Yeah, I just heard somebody getting 10 years for PPP scams.
Right. No, they're getting more than that. So whoever filled out the application itself get 5 years, and whoever received the transaction, whether it was in a check form, however they cashed it, with their fingerprint on the back, with their signature, that probably matches their ID on the back, get the additional 10 years.
And these are federal loans, right?
Yes, federal loans. You can't go on the IRS.gov and then go to the FAQs and just put in PPP. It'll tell you all that broken down.
So that means they're going to potentially go to federal prison, right?
Yes, they definitely going to federal prison. Then it depends on who actually come back and tell later, right? So every application that they claim that they did not fill out, if that person confessed that yes, this person filled out this information, and it comes back that you did, because they're going to look at your IP address of where you actually submitted the application, then yes, they will catch you.
I feel like some people go get away, man. That just
shout out to the VPNs.
Shout out to the VPN. I'm not the VPN. You know
no, you're going to jail. You're going to jail. It's okay. I tried to warn y'all. When COVID hit, right after the conference last year, I said, hey, y'all, if you're going to get this loan, get the EDIL loan. Do not get the PPP unless you have a profit and loss statement, unless you have business transaction that will match the PPP loan. If you do not have these two items together, they're gonna come back. They have up to 3 years for, or 5 years that they have justification, 7 years depending on how you spent the money. So just like bankruptcy, they can come at any time.
Oh yeah, that 7 years gonna hit different right there, because I was understanding the 3 years, but you mentioned how it could potentially be 5 and 7. So that's opened my eyes to a couple of things right there. See, that's why we gotta just ask Andy, you know what I'm saying? So let me hit you with the
paper shell.
I'm just saying, there's so many. Yeah, it's gonna take like 7 years, because there's so many people that allegedly did this. So it's gonna take a while.
It's not gonna take 7 years. They knew who was. They knew when they gave this money out what was happening. The government is not crazy. The government fully understands who actually files a publication, who actually files with the Secretary of State. All this information is legal documentation. The reason why they make us do legal documentation is because they want to see. They want to see all the transactions of what you're doing. This is why when you file for business credit, what do you have to put in? Your social or your
EIN.
Or your EIN number, right? So everything is trackable. If you do not do it the correct way, you definitely get in trouble.
I think I got a new acronym for PPP.
Proper
population placement. Yeah, it's going to jail.
Yeah. People think they can clarify by, just, well, I only did because of this person, or I only did this because of this, that, and the third. Granted, first offenders, you might get a hit with a slap on the wrist, maybe a little bit of probation, depending on how much money you actually receive. But at the same time, you got to snitch.
Man, it's gonna be a whole lot.
Like rats.
It's gonna be a whole lot of probation going on.
It's a whole lot of probation.
I don't think it's gonna be a whole lot of years going on. It's gonna be a whole lot of probation, because it's gonna be too many motherfuckers in there. That's how I look at it.
It's gonna be a whole lot of new prisons.
They don't stop. They build a jail just like a baby being born.
They got to send them to private prison. You know?
They have them everywhere, and whatever they can't hold, they ship them.
Big facts. And they probably be in like lower security, since that's kind of considered like white collar crime. You know what I'm saying?
It's a federal offense. You going to the feds? They don't have enough room for everybody.
To the max.
We gonna see.
It's 50 states. How many jails are in each possibly counties? First of all, not in the state, but let's start in the counties.
So what you saying, they gonna stay in the county until they able to go federal?
I can tell you, in Harris County, they have you sleeping on the floor and they don't care until they ship you out. They don't care. In New York, they definitely don't care. I mean, you see news clips all the time. They in there with a piece of cardboard and a piece of plastic. They don't care. They're going to use you as a number. You decided to do this dumb stuff, so guess what? We're going to treat you like a dumb. That's it. That's all. That's why I wouldn't do them, because I ain't going to jail for nobody. I'm snitching. Hey, I'm too skinny to go to jail.
I mean, if you would have did them, you would have had the proper structure set up, right? You would have had the proper.
No, because I told right off bat, clients call. I'm gonna get the. Do you? Here's how it works. Whether I set up your business or not, no. And I'm not knocking nobody. If you did your paperwork the correct way, That is amazing. Shout out to you. I hope you followed the directions. I hope you read the fine prints, the terms and conditions. If you don't do it the correct way, what will happen? If you think you're just gonna pay this money back in 30 years and feel like you're gonna file this on your taxes each year, like you losing money.
I mean, something got to give, man. Something got to give.
Some people was doing it right though, right? Some people literally was following it correctly. They got funded correctly. Some of them filed it incorrectly, still got the funds, and now they're making it correct. I mean, at the end of the day, the government gonna say A, B, A, D, jail, penalty, interest. You know.
Hey, I know y'all see this number on the screen. Go ahead and call in, join on the conversation. Do you feel like these people that got these PPP loans, are all of them going to end up suffering the consequences? Feel free to comment.
Pause. Wait. Let's say this before y'all call in here. I am not a lawyer. I'm not anyone's financial advisor unless you have a signed contract with me, agreement. I'm not representing you in nothing. No, I don't want to look up your PPP paperwork. I don't want none of them problems. No. Y'all can call in to 917-524-6392. Again, that number that number is 917-524-6392.
Also, you can leave a text if you want to remain anonymous, but you can be anonymous with your voice as well. I don't know who you are. Even though your name might show up when you call this phone, I still don't know who you are.
I'm gonna put you on blast
unless you say who you are.
I'm just joking. I'm gonna put you on blast,
guys. I'm really trying to be professional, and they not.
Hey, Craig. So you got that PP?
It's gonna be another Friday after next.
Right.
Oh man.
Chico.
So you mentioned the preparation, positioning, and planning. So how can you pivot from trying to stay away from that PPP and going towards this PPP that you have vision for 2022?
So the preparation is really just understanding, guys, y'all need your business documents together, no matter what's going on. If you actually look at your Secretary of State, you can see how many businesses were actually formed in the last quarter, last 6 months, to know that people are not, no offense to nobody, but a lot of people at 9 to 5s are now looking for a 9 to 5 plus a business, right? So just plan for the correct thing. Don't skip the line. Don't go off for the gurus and everything else. You can do your own research. Look it up. You Google everything, you YouTube everything. You should know when you invest your money into someone that actually setting up your business, you should have some type of idea of what they're doing and how they're doing it. The second part is preparation. Whatever. So it's plan preparation, right? You want to make sure the business that you're starting is not just something that's fly by night. This is what I'm thinking about doing. And the reason why is because even in the state of Texas, the LLC by itself is $300 plus, maybe $309, $316 plus tax when you do the search as well. So, I mean, yeah, most of us will say $300 is nothing because this is how we run business. But it is something when you look up and you're like, my light bill due, my water bill due, and this business is not working out for me. But if you're going to move into the realm of being a business owner, you have to know that you have to spend money to make money. So before you even think about spending that money, it's best to go do your research. It does not hurt you to pick up the phone and call the Secretary of State and say, hey, I'm getting ready to do this. Now, granted, they'll tell you go read the FAQs, but depending on when you actually call, if you call Tuesday through Thursday, they'll give you a little bit more information, whether you're calling on a Monday or a Friday. Right. Also, get in position where other people are doing what you're doing. Stop being afraid of telling someone you don't know something or asking a question. Right. You can ask so many questions, but if you're not doing any actions behind it, it's really disrespectful to stop someone in their tracks, ask for the whole blueprint, and not do anything at all. Get the information, study the information that you receive, and then implement it. Even if you do it wrong, you can go back and say, hey, I listened to you. This is what I did. What step did I miss? People respect you more when you go and do a little research, come ask them, and then do something behind it, and then show them how you're growing. At least that's me. Please don't ask Andy any small questions because I don't know how to give you a small answer. I know how to give you here A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, and what are you going to do about this? So, yes, that's the second P.
Big facts. Plan, preparation, and positioning. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So position yourself. When I state that is, don't think just because we on different platforms that's enough. Don't believe sliding somebody DM that's enough. I mean, put yourself in position. Prime example, y'all. I've been doing this since 2017 on live stream. So it's like people would say, well, Andy, you're so comfortable with talking to people. You can get on live stream and talk about whatever. You're happy, you energy. Yo, this did not start overnight. It didn't start out overnight at all. Trust me, people bash me. You don't know what you're talking about. The negative comments used to make me laugh. Okay, but get naked.
Had to go off. My bad. I mean to cut you. I had to go out the camera and get one of those butt naked candles from J Love Candle. I was burning the hymn for the last few episodes. You know they burn slow, so I'm about to put this one to use. I don't have a wick trimmer, so I do have a wick trimmer, but it's not a proper wick trimmer. Shout out to Guala for she teaching me that. But I'll be getting the proper wick trimmer real soon. But make sure y'all shop at jlovecandleco.com for your wood wick candles. I'm about to light this one up right now. Well, just as Andy drops these gems for us tonight, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, make sure you don't have it burning more than 3 to 4 hours because my friend said you got to read the card that she give you and come with the candle that none of us read.
I burn mine 6 hours straight.
You know what I'm saying? You're wrong. On the counter, it's a nice little decorated card to come in there to tell you about your candles and what you're supposed to be doing. Even though I know it smells good, you got the little wick sounding in the back, you know, it's popping. People come to your house like, oh yeah, that smells good. What that is? I can give you the website.
Le Flame. Le Flame. I light them on camera, you know what I'm saying? So you know it's real. For sure.
Yeah, so with the positioning, it's always good to know like what's your angle, what you're getting ready to do. Even if you don't know the angle of where you're trying to go, put yourself, just get out there. I seen 1409 podcast. They was actually at an event here in Houston, and they did so many interviews. They could have easily just sat there and watched everybody else do interviews. They could have let people pass by their booth and say, hey, do you want to do an interview? No, I think how many interviews y'all did? Like 20, seem like it?
53.
See what I'm saying? I'm trying to tell y'all 53 interviews on that day. You can't be scared in business. And putting yourself in position, you can't, right? So not being scared is going out there to go get who you want and not just sit there and hope they come to you. I don't hope people be like, oh, hey, Andy, how you doing? Aren't you? Wait a minute. I know your credit bad, huh? Yeah, come here. Right? I'm going to make a joke always that attracts a lot of people to me. When I come in the room, I got this energy. Who I need to talk to right now, just like Grant Cardone say, who got my money? Andy, like who I need to connect with today. Not tomorrow, not afterwards, today. So, yes.
And you do have that energy. I remember I first saw you on live eating some ice cream. You was like, I like, who is this? She funny as hell. I'm here eating ice cream. You had the ice cream all right.
Listen, whatever you got to do to put yourself in position, do what you need to do. And people like people that's organic, right? I mean, it took me like 3 times to put this lash on. It's coming out too, and y'all better not judge me because I got on here looking cute, okay? But either way, I'm gonna show up. It don't matter whether it's one lash on, one lash off, makeup looking like who did it and why. It don't matter. Put yourself in position so you can be remembered and someone can say, okay, you know what? This person may be being silly, but they got something for me. So I'm going to show up with them as well.
Yeah, we joke around a lot.
Like Bill Cosby. First, you take the spoon. You stick it into the jello pudding.
Yeah, we joke around on here, but we about business at the end of the day. But you mentioned that live reading press chucker where we did those interviews. We were able to do all those interviews because we had QR codes on the table for people to schedule their interviews. So they just came in and they scanned the code and it sent them to our Calendly link and it was scheduled interviews like that.
Got that information, got that data, make them schedule appointments. See, that's that preparation and that planning before. A lot of people don't know. We don't just show up and say, hey, this me, what's up? It's like, nah, it's days before you The link has to be ready. The website has to look good. The follow-up has to be good. The text message has to be good. Like, it's so much. And then you get there like this. We straight? All right, let's go. Hey, what's up, guys? It's like, what? You just
the backdrop bag got to be good too.
Man, listen, y'all don't know how much it took me to get on this wall. How I took my decoration down, so y'all won't be talking about my stuff. But I'm here.
Bring it back. I'm talking about KT turning a pipe into a bag for our backdrop.
Wait, what?
Well, yeah. So we had the backdrop, right? Like, we didn't bring the green screen. This is green screen right here, of course. But we had a backdrop. So I bought a 10-foot PVC pipe, right? Because it was an 8-foot by 10-foot backdrop. So I didn't want to fold it up because it would have had all the lines in. It's a vinyl backdrop. So we rolled it up. We put it in. I got a 10-foot PVC pipe. That's 120 inches. I cut it down to 100 inches because it's 96 inches high when it's 8 foot high and 10 feet wide. So we put it in the PVC pipe. It had the caps on and everything. I bought the caps out of Lowe's and the PVC pipe out of Lowe's. And I made a pipe case for it. You know what I'm saying? I made a backdrop case with a PVC pipe.
Yeah, listen, make it happen. Nobody cares what you did to get there. Nobody cares how you did it to get there. What they care about is what you're doing when you show up.
So yeah, we was in there with that pipe. I was like, what is that? What you told him, Walla?
What you told him, Walla?
I ain't saying nothing about no pipe.
No, keep that same energy. Y'all was talking about that. Come on, keep that same energy.
I'm trying to be professional.
No, ain't no professional. Come on. We waiting.
I forgot what I said about the pipe.
I don't know. Something about plumbing or something. I don't know.
Never mind. Next question. Next question. Y'all not gonna put this on me. Not tonight.
So, would you say that leveraging your, I don't want to say assets, but like your skills is a part of the positioning in the PPP?
It definitely is. You have to remember when it comes to business, the business that you love is not because you've grown to love it. 9 times out of 10, it was something that you had interest in. And when you deep dive into it, it was like, okay, this a little bit better than what I thought it was. And then once you start learning the ins and out and it feel like it comes to you easily, then that's when you just like, man, you know what? This may be my passion. This may be what I really want to do, but I'm going to keep going. And if it work out, then yes. If it don't, then at least I tried, right? But usually when we say that, things are going so well that we scared to say, yes, we're in a right position where we should be. And if we say yes, then it's going to go wrong. When honestly, no, it's not that at all. So, yeah.
For so, man. Man, we got just had Andy on here for the 3rd time. I'm just
Beast in these streets.
Hey, for sure. And we gotta talk about the Focus Business Conference a little bit that's coming up, you know what I'm saying? March 10th through the 12th, correct?
Yes. So let me be honest with y'all. Since we being transparent. I ain't gonna cuss. This ain't easy. The whole planning process is I'm getting it right. This is our 3rd year doing a Focus Business Conference. Shout out to the whole organization that has the preparation to do everything that needs to be done. But listen, whatever you have your goal mind on, please don't give up. No matter what the humps, the dumps, what people say, what they try to say. Remember, it's always 2 sides to a story. Okay? So never give up on your dream. If this is your vision, you know what it looked like. Understand it's always going to be something that just try to knock you off your game, make you give up. Because I ain't gonna lie to y'all, this year the conference ain't even here yet, and I was like, you know what, this ain't it. I ain't got time. I don't do the drum. Y'all know I don't do drum. You won. It's over, right? But I have to remember why I started too. The Focus Business Conference actually started from being focused. I was at other conferences listening to, the gurus on the stage, but I didn't like it. I didn't like the fact that people was just basically giving the fluff. They trying to get this testimonial how they made $1 million. How I'm gonna make where's my meal? You made yours. How I make mine? I didn't like the fact that they'll tell me they best friend and this person was doing this with them. Like they wasn't giving the skin in the game. So when I did ask to go on stage, they was like, oh, well, you gotta know somebody, all this crazy crap. So I was like, you know what? Bump it. I'm gonna do my own thing. If y'all know my story, I lost a lot of money the first year I did it. But I did it. So that's what mattered. Then the first year once I did it March 1st, 2020, and then March 13th is when COVID hit, right? 13, 14, or something like that. So the preparation of, we about to get ready to do the next one next year came to a halt because we thought the world was ending too, right? So we still pushed through Focus 20. No, that was Focus 20, going into 20. Yeah. So the next year we had to do it virtually, and the host didn't even show up. She's always on my Instagram. She liking pictures and everything else. It's the day of the conference and she didn't show up. So at that time, we had to navigate, make it happen, right? So this year I'm like, all right, we're ready. Boom. Lost a key player to the whole thing, right? So I'm like, yo, maybe this is not time for me to do it. But again, I had to get back focused. What do I see focus in the next 6 years is already wrote down, right? So we have focus planned out to March 2026, believe it or not. So it's just one of those things, just putting things in place, making it happen, and not giving up on the dream. So March 10th through the 12th of 2022, the subject matter really goes around, are you really ready to grow your business by 300%? Now, when you ask majority of people that, they be like, grow my business by 300%, what does that mean? Are you ready to grow your business? Do you still want these people that tell you, oh, you can make 5,000 a month, 10,000 a month? I don't care about the numbers. The numbers got to make sense regardless. How do you plan on growing your business? Well, it has to stay in alignment of what you're doing, and that's through sales and marketing. If you have sales and marketing in a plan, to a plan of action, to execution, and then be consistent, the number's not going to matter, because if all this already match up, them numbers going to come, and they're going to come 2 times, right? More than what they're supposed to be. So this year I just clunked in on, you know what? We know how to show up. We know how to tell people about our business, but do we have the right message? Do we know how to ask the right questions? Do we know how to get to the people that we need to be in the room with? And I will tell you guys this again, as much as I wanted to give up, in the last 30 days, I have literally been in the room with the right people. So exclusive. The Focus Business Conference 2022 is sponsored by Mercedes-Benz. Has 3 investors that have gave their logo in investment, in cash investments, right? Then on top of that, we have what? How many investors? Total.
We got a caller.
Oh, hi. I wonder if they want to sponsor the conference. They say, ask not because you want.
Right. Close mouth don't get fed.
Hello.
Hello, we got a live caller in here from the line we put up on here. Shout out. Who we got up on here tonight? Hello, can you? All right, here we go. Can you hear us?
Yeah, I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Yeah, there you go. What's going on?
Tony.
This is T Weatherman. Yo, hello, Houston meteorologist.
T Weatherman.
With this evening's weather report.
This guy.
What's going on, Tony?
Hey, man. Listen, nothing, man. Just calling in, of course. In support of sister is as ended there, and testimonial for me, man. I actually did a consultation with her, and I'm watching it. I'm still processing it all, man. It's a lot of information, So if anybody, I don't know if she's still offering that. I think she is, but you'll have to answer that, Andy. But yeah, tons of information given, man. You ain't gonna swallow it all, I ain't gonna swallow it all in the same sitting, in one sitting. You see what I'm saying? So I'm still, like she mentioned earlier, back listening, because I don't want to ask her a dumb ass question. You know what I mean? But but yeah,
Some people say there's no such thing as a dumb question. You
It's
know
not. It's not a dumb question.
But I know it. But I know the answer is in that info she already gave me. You know what I mean? It's just a matter of refreshing my memory. You know what I mean? Refreshing the information.
Of course. Big shout out to Tony. I signed an NDA, so I can't give his information, but I would definitely tell you that Tony is an amazing individual that's in the transportation industry. I have learned from him about if you think about getting into trucking, you can't be half-assing it at all. Stop going to these people who swear they got this fleet, that fleet. They be bullcorning. None of my business. But he have literally, when it come down to somebody just chime in and say, my truck hit a toot toot teet teet, he's able to tell you, oh yeah, that's because of this is wrong, or that is why this is wrong. And I'm personally trying to push Tony outside of his element. Hopefully things will be answered in 2022 where Tony will take things to another level. But big shout out for Tony. Tony been exploring me and rocking with me when it came to this business thing. He was very upfront when he did his consultation. He didn't ask for no discount. He didn't ask for, can you just give me a little bit more? He was a student of his craft and he was happy on what was happening. And this is why I give more to those individuals, because it's not like I already know that. It was one of those things like, okay, thank you for that, but can I do this? Can I do this? So big shout out to you, Tony. And that's my right hand on Hello Houston. So y'all got to come to Hello Houston and listen to T what a man.
It's a T with a band. Sometimes his brother T with a spoon is in the building.
Yo, this man is so funny, y'all.
But listen, man. Listen, she's definitely a motivating force, man. Listen, I'm on Clubhouse because of her. To be honest with you, I just happened to ask out the blue, probably through Instagram or something. You know what I mean? What's this Clubhouse deal? And I'm an Android cat. Sorry, but yeah. And so she sent me a link, and you don't just come and sit and Hello Houston without being, you get that invite to come on stage, come on up talk. So she's definitely a motivational force. The energy is another thing that's just sort of addictive. You know what I mean? Every morning she sounds that way at the crack of dawn. Sometimes it take me and a little time to warm up. I got to put a little gas in the sun pump or something, But by the time the weather report comes around, we'll have it together, So, but yeah, man. So like I say, big energy. It's addictive. Definitely a motivator. Definitely. Always pushing me to take things to a different level, so on and so forth, and I'm very appreciative. Big thanks to Hello Houston 1409, all you guys, man. Yeah, that's about it, I think. So.
All right, Tony, I got a question for you, real quick. Let me ask you this question: when you did your consultation, did you believe that you was going to receive the information that you received, or did you receive more? Did you receive less? What would you tell someone if they thought about booking an appointment with Andy?
Oh man, I say book the appointment because you're going to receive more information than what you think you're going to get. You know what I mean? And from the jump, I was like, I went into it wanting this bit of piece of information. You see what I'm saying? But, from the get, she's like, nah, listen, Tony, this is what we're going to do. We're going to take you through it all from A to Z. We're going to start from the beginning. We're going to take it all the way through the end. And I'm going to answer whatever questions you got, this, that, and the other as we go along. We can communicate back and forth. You know what I mean? So we're going to take it from the top, and we're going to go all the way through it. So very appreciative of that because, man, there was a whole bunch of stuff in there that was new to me. That I definitely didn't know, so no doubt, I appreciate that approach instead of just, the me maybe asking 3 or 4 questions. Okay, all right, I think I got it right. As compared to let's take it from the top, then let's go. So, like I say, that was definitely the better way to do it, no doubt about it.
Thank you, Tony.
Hey, shout out to the genius, man. Tony brings that good energy too. Like it feels like I met him before in real life, but honestly, we never met in real life.
You never met Tony?
Not in real life.
What?
You would think we did though.
Yeah.
I passed in 1409, and me catching up on y'all's interviews and all that kind of stuff. You know, he had a cat on there from the tip a few days ago or whatever. So, but yeah, man. So like I said, we haven't met yet, damn it, but it's gonna happen pretty soon. You know, it's just a matter of time.
That's okay. We might have to do a March reunion, 1 year reunion. March 31st is when we actually did Hello Houston legalized it. So maybe we'll have something like that. Everybody can come.
Legalize it.
Hey, CeeLo Green said the consultations are money well spent. Like I gave him a nickname there.
Oh, Charles. Thank you, Charles. Charles was another one. He was like, okay, so this the question I got. I said, wait a minute. Let's start back from the beginning.
Maybe it's just something to do with us guys in transportation or whatever, because Charles in there always cutting up and getting it too. He get a big footprint in this transportation deal too. So but yeah, or maybe we just got all this time sitting in these looking at these windshields. This is what I want to know. You know what I mean? But
well, yeah, but I love I'm not gonna lie, people that's in the business owners that's in transportation, they want to know, right? It's not one of those things where they just like, oh, I know this. Now you ask them something about transportation, you might as well hang it up because you're gonna sit there another 2 hours, right? But if you give them some knowledge that they really want to learn, I would say I haven't came up. Wait, let me think. Yeah, I haven't came across nobody that was in transportation that just did not want to know the knowledge and also have implemented the knowledge. And, I big shout out to my first person that was actually did a consultation with me in transportation. She literally came from Dallas and was like, look, I seen you on YouTube. I see the knowledge that you have. Teach me. So I was like, all right, you drove from Dallas within 24 hours. Let's get it. And I gave her a full 4-hour session in person, 2 additional hours for her to, go through all her paperwork. So, yeah.
T Weatherman, where you at? We got quiet for a second.
This is T Weatherman, and the forecast for tomorrow, if you were around Southwest Texas, you may need your long draws, and you may not need them after 11 a.m., but between 11 a.m. and 5:30 p.m., you can get rid of your long draws.
Just make sure you got draws under them.
Y'all just can't be serious for 2 seconds. Huh? 2 seconds. That's all we ask. Somebody gonna listen to this and say, "What did he say? Long draws?" Yes.
Long draws. What a long draws.
T Weatherspoon be checking. So, but this is T Weatherman. You're a Hello Houston Clubhouse meteorologist, and back to you guys.
Yes, catch him Monday through Friday on Hello Houston on Clubhouse. If y'all want to hear how funny he really is.
7:15 a.m. to 8:15 a.m. Central Standard Time. That's 8:15 to 9:15 Eastern Standard Time.
I mean, if you're on the Eastern side, you just be early. You just be up and you had your coffee.
Just sit there.
Yeah. So yeah, 8:15 until for the Eastern Standard Time. You know what I'm saying? So sometimes it's until. Sometimes we go over. Yeah. Sometimes it's a lot of information. You gotta get that information out, so you gotta do a little overtime. You know what I'm saying?
Jesus.
Yeah. No doubt.
For sure. Hey, so just ask Andy, since we talked about Focus Business Conference, we got Tony from Hello Houston. Let's talk about Hello Houston again. I see a lot of consultations. I mean, not consultations. I see a lot of testimonials about consultations in here too. Shout out to Miss Ricardo. Yeah, shout out to Miss Ricardo in here. She did the consultation, got great results. Charles Green, like
yes.
CeeLo Green, man. That's CeeLo Green.
She's amazing. Let me see if I can. Damn it. Text me your boutique name. I'm sorry. Hey. Yeah, I'm gonna tell y'all about her when we get out.
Litty.
Somebody want to get her to come on.
Oh, is this the one with the pops?
No. That's not Tony. Really, right now.
Tony, wow, man.
Yeah, we was talking about pop rocks and stuff at the vision board party.
Oh yeah, let's talk about that. I made it to the first one in person. You know what I'm saying? That was a great experience. That was my very first time doing a vision board ever. Second time I was there, but I was there virtually, but I was still there. I could see y'all, or y'all could see me. You know what I'm saying? How was that second? Well, not second. It was second for me, but how was that most recent?
That was actually my 5th year doing the vision board party. Shout out to everybody who came. Shout out to everybody who paid and did not come. Either way, we use your money. But no.
Was the fourth or fifth? The fifth one was the fourth or fifth?
The 11th.
Was it the fourth one or the fourth annual, or was it the fifth annual?
Fourth. Sorry. It was it the fourth or the fifth? Let me see.
Okay.
Let me get that. So we did 1, 2, fourth. No, fifth. It was fifth because I did one at J Rich Place, one at my aunt's place, 2 at Girl Boss Suites, and then the 5th one was at my office. It was the 5th year. Okay. Did I put the wrong thing? It was probably the 4th. Yeah, I lose count. This is for y'all. This
because I remember you saying you're gonna do one more. The 5th one's gonna be,
You're right.
So I think you did one, and then you did another one like a month later. That's where you saying the 5th.
That's probably what I'm counting. Yeah, because I did it for New Year's. I did my own vision board party. Yep.
Yeah, but yeah. Shout out to that. How was that? How was that for y'all, man?
I mean, it was cool for me. I stand up the whole time. So let's start over, right? So most people don't even know what a vision board party is.
You're right.
So let's take it back a loop, just a little, right? No, it's not witchcraft for everybody who be thinking it, okay? It's not witchcraft.
I never heard that before.
Well, we heard it on Hello Houston. So it's not witchcraft. It's usually,
That was Mr. Brown's comment there.
Ain't nobody say no names. What?
Hey, shout out to him.
Y'all talking about me? Okay, whatever. So it's not witchcraft. It's really vision board parties are made for individuals that would like to get in high intensity or high vibrational rooms with other individuals that basically just talk about things that they would like to see happen for them in the future. You can either spell it out through pictures. You can do it through words. We usually get magazines and just cut it out of the magazine. So if you're a car person, you want this Chevy. I do, but you want this Chevy Mustang, or if you want I don't know, don't do that because I don't know. But whatever vehicle you're thinking about that you want, you might buy a car book. You may say, I want to lose weight, go give me a BBL. You might get a book where you losing weight. You might say, I want money. You might cut out pictures with money. You might see some words like focus. You want to be at the Focus Business Conference next year. You still have time to do the vision board party and come, right? But whatever you're thinking, if you want to be a parent, if you don't, I ain't wishing that on nobody. It happened to me, so I ain't gonna do y'all like that. It doesn't matter. Whatever you're visualizing for your future, you cut these pieces out and you kind of put it on a puzzle of a whiteboard. On this whiteboard, you kind of, in my case, I usually organize it on how I would like things to happen. Now, granted, just because you did this vision board, it does not mean that you're going to do it.
Dang, that's on this vision board. Chevy Mustang.
That's not what I'm looking at. Okay, let's take it back. Just because you visualize this does not mean that this is happening within 30 days, within 6 months, within 1 year. It does not mean this at all. This is what you visualize. And so you've seen the same thing I've seen.
She said something about witchcraft. So I was like,
Voila. Everybody, you know how you try to let something go by real quick and you like, oh shit.
I wouldn't.
Yeah, so it doesn't mean that it's going to happen right then and there. It could happen within a year, 5 years, or whatever. But this is how you visualize what you would like, right? And so the goal is to see these things on a regular basis, see yourself doing these things, see yourself having these things, see yourself with other people, right? Doing the same thing. So let's say, okay, so I wanted a loft, right? I knew which loft I wanted. I actually knew the loft was Upper Kirby here in Houston. I knew I wanted to be on the 12th floor. I knew which view I wanted. I want the east side of Houston versus the west side of Houston. So I literally cut out this picture. I went visit the loft, and believe it or not, that next year, a guy that I was dating, ain't no names. He he actually
Name drop.
lied. So he ended up asking me, like, where would you like to move? And I was like, I want to move into a loft. And so happened it was the same loft. So I was like, oh snap, this stuff really happens, right? But then yeah, we didn't get together. So I was like, you know what? I don't need a loft anyway. So, but that's why you got to be careful what you put on your vision boards and how you pray over your vision boards and how you see yourself in these visions, because sometimes we miss the small little print or the small little prayer that we supposed to add that little tidbit in. And
Yeah, I heard you got to be Pacific.
You have to be very, very Pacific. A lot of people, huh?
After hearing the stories and some, I was real specific.
Okay, so here's the joke, right?
Yeah, be Pacific.
So here's what happened, y'all. The first year that I did a vision board, it was not my vision board party. I was invited to the vision board party. Right. So I was invited. So, I'm like, oh, I'm going to chill with the homies or whatever. We're going to cut some stuff out, put it on the board. Cool. Well, they were all in there wanting to be pregnant. I was like, no, I'm good. I don't know what y'all got going on, but I don't want it. I got a kid. Y'all can have mine, So we threw a lot of, little jokes here and there. And just so happened, like, all I remember, we went out, and then 2 weeks later, I was sick, and I'm like, why the hell I'm sick? What's wrong? Like, what's going on? Took a pregnancy test. I was pregnant. None of them have kids, by the way, right now. Wait. Yes, none of them have kids right now. I'm the only one who got pregnant. That was 5 years ago. Okay.
You got to work towards your goals, though, right? That you
I wasn't trying to work towards that goal at all. Like, I don't wish that on nobody. Okay, like
Practice makes perfect.
I ain't trying to practice that. Like, that is not a part of the plan. That is not a part of the assignment. You hear me? So
trophies.
That one of
fruit.
Yeah. So no, be careful what you say you want and the people that you're around when it comes to these high vibrations and this energy, because literally they was, I can't wait to have a girl and he wants a boy, and I'm like, hell no. Like, I thought I was in there in football, like, hold on. Not me. And it's
Heisman, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, no, it wasn't no Heisman. I literally got the trophy. Like, bro, this is not a part of the plan, So yeah, that was my story that I tell people at the vision board party. As you guys can see, I have a 5-year-old now. He reminds me every time. So when I go to the vision board party, I make sure nobody talks about kids at all. Yes.
Be specific.
Yeah, that too.
Be specific and focus on your intentions, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to Focus Business Conference. Shout out to Joni, you know what I'm saying, coming through with the
J
words.
Love Candles will be at the Focus Business Conference. We'll have a commercial at the Focus Business Conference, by the way.
Oh man, that's fire. That's fire right there. Let me hit that with that. Hit the commercial, man. Shout out to everybody out here, you know what I'm saying, getting their brands out there, you know what I'm saying, just trying to reach global status, you know what I'm saying. Shout out to everybody.
Let's talk about that.
Big shows.
Let's talk about that real quick, right? Let's talk about when it comes to sales and marketing, exactly what we're going to talk about at the conference, right? You got to get around other people that's not doing what you do, but they're pushing things like you would, right? So even though, I don't know the full details of everybody. I'm lying. I do know everybody's full details. Bad example. But depending on where I'm at, I'm going to shout out everybody business that's been rocking with me, right? Y'all know if I actually, it's either the count. No, actually, my son has Johnny Candle in his bedroom. He would definitely tell you about Johnny Candle. So it's not that I just brought it home and I just light it up. My kids know about it. My 5-year-old know about it. He promotes it as well, right? Just like with Tony, yeah, he in transportation, he don't talk about it. But my 5-year-old call him Uncle Tony with the truck, right? 1409 podcast. Y'all know I'm 1409 podcast. You know, a lot of people like, oh my God.
We gotta get that drop in here. We're gonna put that drop in here.
Bringing his energy, right? So it's like you gotta be around other people that's gonna push your stuff as if it's theirs, right? Like, what is it hurting you shouting out somebody else's business, even if you guys are in the same realm? It's over 1 trillion people that's in the United States by itself. Let's bust it down in half. We still looking good. We still rich, right?
Let me just get
same
1%.
thing when it comes to,
Let me just get 1%.
Listen, the Port of Houston got $2.8 trillion that's coming to the port next year in 2022. I want 1%.
Is that the busiest port in the United States?
The busiest port. They got pipelines from Houston, Texas, all the way up to New York. Why we still over here in competition? These people going through how many states? How many hours it takes for that? Like, what we doing? Like, I think people need to understand all this competition over whatever they be saying or whatever. Like, I think that's bull. Either you gonna come promote my stuff like I promote yours, or we ain't gotta do it at all. Period. Like,
so for sure. Out here. Got the Prime Real Estate Network on here, man. Shout out to them, man.
Shout out to Prime Real Estate.
Shout out to, you know what I'm saying, Brooks and Davis Real Estate, the largest independently black-owned real estate brokerage in the state of Texas. You know what I'm saying?
You know what I'm saying? What heard you shouting them out? I need to be on y'all podcast next, by the way. There you go.
Oh yeah, shout out to them. Thursdays at 11 Central, or is it 12? I don't want to mess it up. It's 11 or 12. You know what I'm saying? Depending on where you at.
Right. Shout out to Larry. Larry was just at a private event this past weekend as well. So big shout out to him. We took a picture together as well. I'm charging him for that picture, by the way.
I actually ran into him at the airport one day. Where was I coming from? I was coming from Atlanta I was flying from Atlanta to Houston. I don't know why I was flying from Atlanta to Houston, but that's where I was flying to. And we just happened to be on the same plane, in the same airport and everything. We sat right beside each other and everything. It was, you know what I'm saying?
Ironic, huh? Oh, it was, I think you and Guala had just did a podcast with another company in Atlanta, and then y'all came to Houston and was on 5G podcast. G5. Ooh, I'm so sorry, G. My bad. I messed this stuff up.
No, that was
not because I would have been there at the airport.
No, that was like May. I don't know. I don't know what the hell was going on.
No,
I was over there. No, we did that like.
Oh, it was the birthday. It was the birthday celebration.
What birthday?
It was the birthday celebration. It was in May. It was the birthday celebration.
I didn't go to Atlanta in May. Well, I don't know.
My birthday in June.
I don't know what the hell.
My birthday in May. We had the big book mums.
Shout out to Larry Brooks, man. You know what I'm saying? Good people out here, for real.
Pure hustle.
Pure hustle. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Focus Business Conference once again. I'm loving the hoodie, man. I just keep looking at the hoodie. It got me focused on Focus Business Conference. You know what I'm saying? Merch coming soon?
Actually, it's already out. I ain't got it around me. Oh, I gotta send it to you. I'm gonna send it to you. I'm gonna send y'all the shirt. They know.
Get you some merch.
Some merch. Yeah, shout out to Brooks and Davis. Shout out to Mr. Davis as well. You know what I'm saying?
Get you some merch.
Get you some merch. All right, we was going to talk about Hello Houston, but you know we got a little, you know, we get sidetracked. This is an organic conversation, so we're talking about.
Of course. So.
No, I wanted to talk about like Tony was on here, but he had to jump off. I wanted to talk about some of the testimonials some of the active members have with Hello Houston. You know what I'm saying? You can look it up on Google and leave a review as well. Look up Hello Houston, Texas. So I just wanted to, I know there's a couple of y'all in the comments. I just wanted to hear the good things I have to say about Hello Houston, and I wanted to hear from
unknown caller.
We got Tony calling back in. Okay.
Hold on, no. We need Johnny to call in. Let me text T Coop. Like, we need the squad to call in.
Tony, what's going on?
What's happening?
What's happening?
This is Tony. T Witterman had to go. What's up?
What's up? Oh yeah, we just wanted to get your good
Hello,
your
Houston.
good your good words on Hello Houston.
Well, yeah, man. Hello, Houston. Here on Clubhouse, man, it's been awesome, man. Like I say, I've changed up my morning routine. It didn't take long to do that. So just being in the room with a bunch of individuals, man, and it's always a really positive energy. Every now and again, on rare occasion, it may get sidetracked or something, but or you may have somebody come in with the different disposition or whatever. But yeah, but man, it's a great space to be in, and I'm just I'm happy to have the opportunity to be able to have access. That network, right? To be able to listen to other people from all walks of life, from anywhere around the world, to you know whatever the topic may be, they chime in, they give their perspective. We challenge perspectives, challenge opinions sometimes. It's all about learning and growing. And it doesn't have to be particularly in whatever industry like transportation or trucking that I'm in, right? I mean, J Love Chemical. There's plenty I can learn from her, right? From what she does, how she does it, so on and so forth. It may not be, it doesn't have to be directly in what I do. You know what I mean? So, so there's lots of tips and gems and so on and so forth that's dropped on the daily. It's just a matter of picking them up and using them in whatever it is you're doing, man. So, sometimes I'll tell you, I'll be burnt out on just trucking stuff all day long, and there's many rooms in Clubhouse for that specifically, right? But I don't know, man. There's just something about a fresh perspective on from any particular industry, and like I said, there's always something that from anybody's story that you can use in your life, whether it be motivation or a new way to do something, a different way to look at something. Like I say, we got J Love, Joni, J Love in there, J Love Chemical, Mr. Brown, T Coop, KT, you in there a lot of times. I see Guala pop in from time to time. Man, there's so many. I don't want to. Ashley, no doubt, Ashley be in the room.
Shout out to Ashley. That's my photographer out here in Huntsville, Alabama.
No
You know what I'm
doubt.
saying? Shout out to
Gotta give hers. She actually went skydiving and shouted out Hello Houston, by the way. So I'm still happy for that. I don't know if y'all seen that video yet, but I was like, oh my God. So she challenged me to go skydiving. So as soon as it warm up, I'm out there like this.
Yeah.
I might be like this.
So yeah, no doubt.
That's an experience.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
An experience.
I'm gonna stay in that well operating plane,
It ain't
I'm trying to
that
get somebody
bad.
to go skydiving with me. So if y'all down with going skydiving in March, let me know. We jumping out of planes. Don't be scared.
I already done it. It ain't bad. It's fun. Like when you're on a roller coaster and you go up and then you come down and feel like your heart is moving around, your heart jumping out the chest. I didn't feel like that when I was skydiving. I was just coming down.
It's just like, oh,
That's what you're doing. You free falling. You ain't diving. You falling. They should call it sky falling.
I came down. You know what I'm saying? I done came down. Hold up.
Look, you ain't got nowhere else to go but down here.
And then you attached to somebody else, so that probably was another reason I didn't feel that thing. And then they pulled. Well, I think I pulled a parachute. I got it on video. I'll share that with y'all if y'all want to see it.
Yeah, no, you just do it again.
Yeah,
I'm big facts, Jones. I'm going to the iFly.
I'll do that shit.
I'm not skyfalling.
I did it in Vegas, so it wasn't no trees and nothing. You just see nothing but sand out there, man. You know what I'm saying?
We got it here in Rose Sharon. It's like another probably 15-20 minutes. For me, it's number 10, but still from the NRG Stadium, it's maybe like 15-20 minutes in Rose Sharon, open land. It's gonna be amazing. We all gonna jump. We're gonna hold hands. We're gonna scream "Hello Houston." I'm trying to see if I can get something to put on the front of it, on the back to say "Hello Houston," because y'all know I like the brand stuff. So
that sounds good, but honestly, you're gonna be attached to it's called tandem skydive. If you don't have a certain amount of jump,
a group, right? Can't you do a group?
Nah, if you don't have a certain amount of jumps, you can't jump by yourself and be like.
Oh no, I ain't never told you I was jumping by myself. What I said was we all was gonna jump and we all could do this like a family. Yeah.
I like
you gotta have somebody attached to your butt.
You gotta have somebody attached to your body, like you gotta have the person that had X amount of jumps. You gotta have like 200 something jumps to be jump where you're not attached to anybody.
Yeah, I ain't about that life. I said we was going skydiving. I fully understand somebody gonna be in the bag. So if something happened to me, y'all sue the hell out of them. Okay, I'm gonna make sure everybody will be a beneficiary. We're gonna make this work.
Ain't no suing. No suing. You sign them papers.
Sign that waiver to
Skyfall. Don't discriminate me. We still going skydiving. Damn it.
No, I ain't scared,
Johnny.
I ain't scared. I'm just saying that damn making that star holding hands. That shit probably ain't likely, but damn the jump is likely. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to T Cooper here. You in the comments. What you doing, man? What you doing?
Happy anniversary on Hello Houston Clubhouse, by the way. Yeah, happy anniversary, 1 year anniversary. Him and Bree Love.
Yeah, man. We want to hear some more of those good testimonials from these active members in here. You got the active members in here right now. So
all right, drop the number. Let them call in.
The number is, let me see, what's that number at? 917-524-6392. If the number happens to not work, just send me a DM on IG and we'll get right to you for sure.
And the other thing I'll say, man, is like, so Hello Houston on Clubhouse, right? So Hello Houston, Texas, the organization, right? It's still, man, the same energy from the Clubhouse. It's just brought to, from social media apps, so to speak, to in real life, man. So with the volunteering functions we've done, the photo shoot, the other little get-togethers and stuff like that we was able to do. It's still the same energy, the same vibe. It's still everybody pushing everybody. Everybody wants to see everybody freaking win. And it will say all day long she's too skinny to be in jail or whatever, but she's the loudest mouth in the room, and she's gonna be pumping you. Listen, she's more about solutions than anything. You know what I'm saying? She ain't trying to hop on no daggum excuses or whatever. She's a solution-oriented person, and she's looking for solutions to get it done, period. You know what I mean? So, like I say, very, very motivating, too, at the same time. So, no doubt.
Thank you, Tony. It's all good. Yeah, let's talk about that real quick. So with Hello Houston, it's no twist, it's no gimmicks, it's no fluff. It's ordinary people that's come together that really like to just enjoy individuals, whether we talk about business, lifestyle, current events, no matter what it is, it's genuine people that's actually coming in and actively running a business, or actively trying to start a business, or actively have a question like, look, I'm stuck. Can somebody help me? And believe it or not, I mean, we started from scratch March 16th, if I'm correct, and legalized it March 31st. And I mean, the ups and downs, no matter what was going on, I have to say the organization itself keeps moving. The days when honestly I'm not feeling well, I can text Johnny, I can text T Coop, I can text Tony, hey y'all, this was going on, and guess what? They're showing up. It's not like, oh, I don't feel like doing this, I don't know how to do this, and let me just promote my business. No, they promote the organization. Hello Houston is not indie. Hello Houston is the 1,400 individuals that hit that follow button. Hello Houston is the members that actually switched over to a membership. The organization is not one person. I am not the organization. I am a part of the organization. Yeah, I might come up with some plans. Yeah, I might come up with some crazy creative things to do. But at the end of the day, I would not be here in this organization without these individuals that show up every single morning, just like I do. So I really want to say thank you to everybody that jumped into Hello Houston. Say, you know what? I will change my morning routine. I do want to learn this about my business instead of just sitting in the audience and listening, right? We might start off with 4 people in the morning because nobody wants to get up. But that's cool. I can guarantee you by 8 o'clock, we have a full room that's ready to talk. Or, their voice might be messed up. They're like, hold on, give me 1 second. But they still chime in. And it's just, that's what makes me keep going, even when I don't want to go, even when I'm like, you know what, screw this, because nobody understands. It's like, yo, chill, we got this. So big shout out to everybody that's a part of Hello Houston, where you chimed in one time or you been chiming in, whether you came in and you just sung somebody else. I definitely want to tell you guys thank you. We started from scratch with 0. We up to 1,400 and climbing. We also now not only leaving from Clubhouse to organization, we now have partnerships with HISD, PSISD, also with the city of Houston. Believe it or not, it may not look as though as we are really doing a lot, definitely doing a lot when it comes to Hello.
Press 1.
So make sure you go and visit the website, which is www.hellohoustentexas.com. Okay, the volunteer is crazy. Shout out to Reggie for being a part of Hello Houston with HISD this past volunteer.
Hey, guess what? Guess who we got up in the building right now?
Who we got?
Who we got on the line? Oh, hold on. There you go. What's happening?
What's going on?
Hey, let's talk about your testimonial for Just Ask Andy and Hello Houston and everything. You know what I'm saying?
Speak up a little bit, T. Cool.
I know one thing. Just like I told Andy earlier today, I became more vocal because I was never as vocal at one point. I was vocal, but not as vocal as it is now. And so, Hello Houston helped me to grow in business and step out my comfort zone and step out on faith at the same time in business. Because at first, I didn't really believe in myself at first until I joined Hello Houston, where I can believe my own stuff and step out on faith and step out on out of my comfort zone in my business. And so, Hello Houston is that platform where it's going to help enhance your business, start your business, and give the techniques and the tools that you need for your business, and be able to come together as one big community. And that's all I have right there.
That's what I'm talking about.
Walking miracle, you know what I'm saying? That's my boy T Coop, man. He pulled up on us. We had we came to Houston like, what was it, May? And we he pulled up on us at the bowling alley. You just don't know how much that was appreciated. You don't know how much that was appreciated, man. You pulled up on us.
Man. I'm serving. That's what I do. I'm a server. I like to serve people, man. I like to serve people, connect with people, educate people. That's what I love to do. So I ain't trying to think of an interview for you. I will back on y'all show real soon as well.
Oh, for sure, man. You know, you see, I got a shirt on, so you know what I mean. For sure.
T-Coop, tell them who you are, though. Introduce, tell them what you do so they know.
Oh, so not a problem. So yes, I am Thibo, your favorite life insurance agent and your favorite project manager as well. I help you with your life insurance, your debt program, and set up your will. And for project management, I help you with your project from start to finish, and we'll go from there. And also, one last thing, documentary, Miracle Speech, coming out April 30th, 2022. I can't wait. More details coming soon in January.
Hey,
documentary, organization doing documentaries. Sorry, I put my people up. Sorry.
That's right. They ain't ready.
Shout out to DNC Visuals too and Rashida, you know what I'm saying? I know a little something. I know a little something about a little something. We got another. Okay.
That's what I'm saying.
Let me see who we have here. Who do we have here this evening? Hello, can you hear me? Hold on. Hello, can you hear me? 1409 podcast. Who do we have on the line?
Your boy, Kelly.
Hey, that's my photographer. Hey.
Hey, what's going on, fam? What's going on with you?
I'm doing well. How about yourself?
All good. We appreciate you. Oh man, we getting all the calls in now. Hold on, y'all got to hold on. Man. Hold on.
Nah, they ain't want to call in.
We got the photographer on now. How you living, man? What's going on? Let's hear some good things about Just Ask Andy. We giving her flowers this evening. You know what I'm saying? She deserves them flowers, so we're gonna give them flowers.
Oh yeah, absolutely. She deserves it, man. She's awesome.
Big fast. What's some of the greatest like stories you have? You know what I'm saying, doing photography and things with Andy.
Oh man, so when I first met Andy, Andy came in, as a boss as she usually does. She came in and told me what she wanted and put the whole thing in my hands, the whole creative experience in my hands. She told me straight up, this is what I want to do. And straight up, directly, she said, I don't know if I'm going to use you in the future, but if this goes well, we have a partnership. And so after that, it was history.
Big fast, man. Where can the people tap in with your work if they want to do some tap in with your photography work? You know what I'm saying? If they want to consult with you on any photography needs, where can they contact you?
So they can contact me via website, TrevoyKellyCo.com, and that's TrevoyKellyCo.com. And they can also reach me and find me on Instagram at TrevoyKellyCo. And that's pretty much it.
TrevoyKellyCo.com. We just put that up on the screen for you too, man. You know what I'm saying? We all about putting on for the business, especially in Houston, because we rock with Houston, man. So you know what I'm saying? Shout out to TrevoyKellyCo.com. Already.
Let me say something about my photographer before he gets off the line. When it's time for you to grow your brand, you usually, honestly, even if you have the vision, you don't have the vision. So I have to give my flowers to my photographer. Y'all know if I rock with you, I rock with you. This is my personal photographer who understands the mission. Okay. Every time, even though we've been shooting for a while, I still tell him I don't know what I want. And he's like, well, what are you thinking? Right. And he put it together. But I ain't gonna lie, when I first went to him, I didn't know how to pose. I still don't know how to pose. I'm still at the point of just trying. No, it's like for real. Put the arm up here, put this right here. I'm like, what? But you have to be with
No. Don't let her tell you that story. She come in and now posing other people. She know exactly what to do.
I'm just about to listen. I know how to follow directions well. So this what he tell me to do. So this what you need to do to make this go by faster, because time is everything, right? But please go visit him. This is this also the photographer. I know y'all waiting on the pictures, but he the one who actually shot the pictures for Hello Houston as well. All of my clients that I have, if they ask for photos, this is the first and only person I will refer. Sorry, clients. I know y'all be wanting somebody else sometime, but no, if you're not rocking with who I'm rocking with, I don't know. You got to do your own thing. So big shout out to you. He does have multiple locations on the north side of Houston. So if you need to fly into IAH, long as you're on the Beltway, you can go into one of his locations. He is a scheduled person. He knows what he's doing. Please do not go and bother my photographer and make him mad, because I will pull up. Okay.
Pull up with
I love him.
Pull up
Thank
with
you,
Yeah.
Hey, shout out to DNC Visuals in here too. You know what I'm saying? All right, we had
And I want to say this, in spite of what the on my social media, the Instagram that's currently activated right now. In spite of that, I've been doing this for years. I would say about 7 years. I actually deactivated my old Instagram. So I revamped and created a new one. So just wanted to put that out there.
Listen, you got that sauce. Either they want it or they don't. Okay, this not your. Just get right here. The light is going to be good. His edit skills are amazing. If you want to put a little dimple on your cheek, he can do that. You want a little lipstick, he can do that. It just might cost an extra fee, but he's amazing. Okay, that's my photographer. You know he come with the heat.
Yeah. Might have to add one dip. I think I only got one on one side. Might have to add one on the other side. You know what I'm
saying? For real. I do complete surgery.
I ain't had no surgery. I know I'm skinny. He can't do nothing for me.
He gets surgical with that mother.
That's a fact.
I'm surgical with this bitch, Jake.
BBL, we got you.
I can be your barber, your hairstylist, your dermatologist, all of
that. For real. But yeah, shout out to him. He's amazing.
Yeah. Shout out, man. We're gonna tap in with you on IG for sure. If we're not already, I don't think we are, but we definitely gonna tap in with you on IG. You know what I'm saying? We appreciate you calling in too, fam.
For sure. Gotta show show my love to my girl Andy.
Oh, really?
It's the people jail.
All right, fam. Appreciate you.
All right, for sure.
Oops. Ooh, we got another one. Let me see what this was. Let me return some calls here. You know what I'm saying? You getting them calls in tonight. You said get 5 people to call in, you gonna get 5. You might get, where we at now? 3, 4?
Please leave your message for
Uh-oh.
all right, maybe they will return the call, you know what I'm saying? But man, this is an episode. How do you feel when people give you your flowers? Do you feel like it's important for people to get their flowers?
I definitely believe it's very important for people to get their flowers, especially when it comes down to when you think you're not doing enough. If you know me personally, I'm always complaining like, damn, I gotta do something. I gotta go harder. Like this ain't it. And plus I'm a Gemini. So as soon as I think I accomplished something, I'm thinking about what's next, because that wasn't good enough. What can I do now? Right. So I can tell you I give up 30 times, but I can guarantee you I'm already thinking about, yeah, if I give up, that's stupid. So let's do something else. So I appreciate all the flowers. Hell, if you came to my appreciation dinner in January of last year, you know, I cried. Like I for real cried. People like, damn, like you serious? And I'm like, yes, because like people really don't say, Andy, thank you for what you do and how you do it, right? Stop. So
shout to the CEO, you know what I'm saying? And
come on. He been y'all, come on, dang. Say hey.
Shout out to the CEO.
See, dang. Now go in the room and sit down somewhere. He been waiting. He was like, Mom, I can't get on the camera. No. But
let him shine. Let him get it.
Listen, it's over. YouTube channel coming soon, because I swear. But yeah, it's really hard hearing someone saying that the stuff that you think is so small is so big to them, right? And I think as business owners, we criticize ourselves so much to the point where someone say, man, I'm proud of you. It's like, what are you proud of? Like, which part you like? What? Give me some feedback, right? We need that energy. We need that gas to keep going. And I'm one of those people. Don't give me flowers because you did 1 or 2 things, right? Give me flowers when you accomplish something that you thought you could never accomplish. Give me flowers once your credit score go all the way up. Like, don't give me flowers because you got 10 points, bro. You just paid your debt down. You should have been did that, right? Like, give me flowers when you called the collection agency, told them what I told you to do, and you got 2 deletions. You now got credit limits that skyrocket, and now you can go afford the car without putting no money down. Like, gas me up like that. Like, I know what I'm a beast in these streets. Like, give me those flowers. So that's how I be liking. But I do like flowers, by the way. So anybody want to see me some flowers? 8866.
unknown caller.
We got another one. Hold on. Let me get y'all up on here. Let me get them up on here. Hold on. Let me get you on here. Give me 1 second. All right. Who do we have on the line here this evening on 1409 podcast? Hello, can you hear me? 1409 podcast.
This is Lady Lee Ricardo and calling for this beautiful Jew, Andy. Congratulations.
Hey, that's the New Orleans. Man, I can't tell y'all what she did. Well,
be good, Andy. Okay.
That's the New Orleans mom. Y'all know I touch every city, but this is the New Orleans mom. We go back to Katrina. She didn't even know who I was until I told her. She's like, "Oh, that was you." So big shout out to her. She's amazing. Everyone should know exactly who she is. Don't let her fool you. She is amazing.
Hey, for sure. We gonna be tapped in, continue to tap in with you for sure. I think we actually follow each other on Instagram now from 1409 podcast page, correct?
Yeah.
Yeah, most definitely. So we definitely gonna. So let's get these flowers. Let's keep these flowers going. You know what I'm saying? Just ask Andy. What is one of your best experiences with Andy?
Well, I did a consultation with her regarding credit. I followed through and executed the plan that she gave me. And within, I said, less than 6 months, my credit score jumped by 55%. And I am literally pre-approved, and it was a sudden work. So if you listen clearly and pay attention and follow what you do and execute it, you can get the results that you need suddenly. You got to be willing to do the work.
Already, man. Shout out to the beast in these streets. Getting trophies, flowers, and everything out here, man. What's going on? They showing you love tonight. You getting the calls and everything, man.
That's what I'm talking about. We setting records over here, baby.
Yeah. This is the most calls on one episode right here. I don't even know how many. I think we had 5. I think that's 5 right there. Or something. Might be 6. One I missed one, and they wasn't available when the call was returned. But it's all love. We see you and you see us. So whoever you are, shout out to y'all. Shout out to Miss Ricardo out here tapping in. What can you let the people know what you do, what you represent out here?
What I do, my brand is Know Your Worth Inspire Apparel.
Okay.
My brand is Know Your Worth Inspire Apparel at www.Lisa Ministries. Don't settle for less than God's best. You are His king, are His queen, but don't settle in this season. It's time for you to soar. If you just know your worth.
So LisaRicardoMinistries.com. Is that what you said?
Yes, sir.
Hey, shout out to Lisa Ricardo Ministries.
I have to. What she represents is the part of what a lot of people don't want to talk about. The twist that she has, I'm gonna let her to reveal that to you guys. But you always need someone that is experienced around you, that's not looking for the extra. I believe in you. You're amazing. But someone that's like, look, this part of the Bible is going with what you align me with, right? The way you're moving is the part that the way you should be moving. The way you giving back is not something you have to question what you're doing. You're doing what's in your purpose, right? You always need that one person that's not looking at you on social media, that's not looking at things that you're doing. They just know by the interaction with you and how you're moving with them that you're doing the right thing. But she has a twist to her. I wonder if she would like to tell y'all live on the podcast.
I mean, if
Of course
she
I will.
okay, let's
So
hear
the
it.
twist is, my other business is Ohane. Ohane means to attack the lack, meet the need, and fulfill the fantasy. In relationships, we know how to have life, but do we know how to have a relationship? So Ohane is lingerie. And so with lingerie, sometimes we get so caught up in the dailies, but we don't know how to minister to our mate through lingerie. So it's about having balance in relationships. You know, many people know how to go to church, but do you know how to have a life outside the church?
Tantric sex for one. Oh, I'm just it's the tantric sex for me. It's the tantric sex. Oh, I'm sorry.
It's reality. And a lot of people don't want to talk about it. You know, everybody wants to say, you got to be celibate because God said. God didn't tell you to be a dummy either. But, you know, you lose your man how you lose him. It's okay, child. So.
It's the tantric sex for me.
Oh, man. Shout out to tech support getting that, putting that website up on there. I don't know how they did that like that, but shout out to them people behind the scenes. You know what I'm saying? It's the little people that matter. Hey man, this is dope. We definitely got to hear more about Lisa Ricardo Ministries and Ohane. You know what I'm saying? Ohane.
Yes.
It's been a pleasure. This has truly been a blessing. I truly enjoy it. But check out my website, www.ohane. Attack the lack, meet the need, and fulfill the fantasy. What you won't do, somebody else will gladly do. But make sure you keep balance and keep it hot and spicy in your relationship.
Oh,
shout out to the
team! Hey, that sounds like a home run to me. You know what I'm saying? We appreciate you, Miss Lisa Ricardo, for coming through. We're gonna definitely be in touch.
Yes, thank you to my New Orleans mama.
Thank
Make
you
sure
so
you
much.
guys follow her. Make sure you follow her. Make sure you follow her. Make sure you follow her. Everybody that's on the podcast on today that have chimed in, I will be getting on my IG and reposting your company or your name or something like that so people can follow you as well. But big shout out to 1409 Podcast for allowing everybody to chime in and give their business a shout out as well.
Already. Would you care to have one more?
Yeah, I'm with it. I'm rocking with y'all. I
Yeah,
got
for sure.
time.
All right, Miss Lisa Ricardo, we appreciate you. We gotta get another call in real quick.
Thank you.
No, thank you.
All right. All right, let's get it. Let's get it. You know what I'm saying? You are booming tonight. You setting records. You a record setter out
You
here.
know, they call me just sexy.
Hey,
Hello.
who do we have on the line this evening?
Hey, this is Whitney.
How you doing?
Whitney, DC is in the building.
I am great. How are you guys?
So we good.
All good, all good. So you know, we missed your call, but we right back with you. What would you like to share with just ask Andy and the audience this evening?
Well, I mean, I was really inspired this morning when we were talking about, Clubhouse. We were on Clubhouse talking about Clubhouse, but really the conversation took a left turn and we started talking about business relationships. And I've been thinking about it kind of all day since on how to really build and maintain really strong business relationships going into 2022, whether it's in real life or on Clubhouse or on any social media app. So I just wanted to hear, you all take, if you thought about it. I know you both were in the room this morning. If you guys thought about it a little bit after that, and kind of what your thoughts are, what your takeaways are from that.
Oh man, like my bad. We getting another call like when you in here, but you go ahead and y'all go ahead. My fault. I don't know if y'all can hear the beeping too, but I just hear
Yeah,
the
definitely can hear
beeping. All right, I'm gonna let y'all go ahead real quick. Can y'all hear me?
You lost Whitney?
Yeah.
No, Whitney's still here. She's still here.
Yeah, I can hear you.
All right, can you repeat what you said? I got a little thrown off just now.
Oh, yeah, of course. Okay. So I was talking about this morning on Clubhouse, we were talking about business relationships and really just collaborating over competing in that competition mindset. And I was just curious, just as you guys go into 2022, what are you focused on around creating those lasting business relationships that are going to be valuable for both parties? I feel like I'm doing a really good job on that, but I just wanted to hear if you guys took anything away from the conversation that we had on Clubhouse this morning specifically about business relationships.
We focus on over here, like we heavy on collaboration over competition. We got t-shirts that say collaboration over competition, honestly, but other than that, like we really like we said, we all about, especially with people in the same lane we all about collaborating with them. We're not trying to compete with any other podcast or any other show out there, because at the end of the day, we all going to have differences, you know what I'm saying? It's not going to be completely similar no matter what show it is. So we all about collaborating with them. We like to be on their show. We like them to be on our show, things of that nature. And we also about rocking with who's real. We can tell who's really genuine out here, who really has our best interests at heart. We all about tapping in with those type of entities, individuals, things like that.
Big facts. Like you said, collaboration over competition. It's over 8 billion people in the world. In the reality, everybody is not gonna like you. Everybody ain't gonna rock with you. It's important to make the connections that you can.
Hello.
And then another thing, like as far as people being in the same lane, like I like to bring this reference up because I heard this reference before. If you go on the bread aisle, how many different brands of bread are there on the bread aisle? Probably like 20 plus, right?
Yeah.
All of them are on that same aisle, but they all eating, they all getting to the bag, you know what I'm saying? So why can't everybody else be like that that's in the same lane as far as in different industries? It's the same thing, you know what I'm saying? It's room for everybody out here. Everybody eats B.
Everybody eats. Everybody eats bread.
Like everybody.
But not only that, we have to remember too, like everything that we doing, it's not nothing new. It's not nothing that it's just remixed, right? In our own twist and how we deliver it to other people. So whether you're looking at bread, whether you got wheat bread, regular bread, you got potato bread, you got
Marita
wheat,
bread, Wonder bread,
you
Sara
know,
Lee.
no matter what you have at the end of the day, it start out being what at first dough, right? And the ingredients that goes into that dough once it's ready to be baked is what make it different. So I don't care how many people in the lane of credit management, by the way, not credit repair, I'm still gonna shine and do my own thing my own way. No matter how many people do business credit, I'm always gonna show you how to flip it around, make it come back, make it go forward, make it come back, understand what's the good, the bad, the ugly, and not care about who have more followers than me, who have more people booking their consultations. One thing y'all should know about Andy, I don't care. I don't care. I don't care about excuses. Either you're gonna do it or you're not gonna do it. Either you want this work or you don't. But either way, once you get that one piece of experience with me, I can be the bread on the aisle. You're gonna come looking for me. I don't want no trouble.
No smoke, no
That must
smoke.
be the Gemini in you.
I mean, it is Gemini Media,
You see it? You see it, right? There, and there.
And
You know what
there.
I'm saying?
Wait,
Yeah, over there, everywhere.
A little closer.
For sure, Whitney. Whitney, can you go ahead and let the people know what you do, what you represent? Go ahead and promote yourself, you know what I'm saying? We all about letting people promote themselves, you know what I'm saying? Like we said, collaboration over competition. So we want you to promote what you have going on as well.
Absolutely. No, I appreciate it. I am also a podcaster. My show is called Network and Spill, and I've been making episodes for years. I think I'm going on fourth year. I can't remember. But the show is relaunching in January, and I'm really, really stoked about that. Yeah, I'm Whitney. I'm on Clubhouse with Angie. I'm actually in the DC area right now, hence all the background noise. But I love podcasting. I love listening to podcasts, supporting podcasts, like you were saying, and just being around people who like audio and who like communicating kind of in this realm. So that's why we love Clubhouse so much, and we have a really good time on Clubhouse. So, I'd also love to talk about, Hello Houston on Clubhouse. That's how I met all of you, both of you, and maybe, a few people listening right now are through Hello Houston and through the 1409 podcast. So I'm a big fan of the show. Once I saw the billboard that you had, I was like, oh, this is like, I didn't know. I was new. I was a newbie. And I was like, oh, this is dope. This is so cool. So I don't think I've seen any of my podcasting peers with a billboard. So that for me was, I don't know why that was the thing, but I'm just really excited to just have met you both and to have crossed paths. But yeah, definitely check me out. If you're listening to the podcast right now, Network and Spill will have new episodes starting in January. And Miss Andy is one of my very first guests of January of 2022. So
Yeah.
they're really excited about that.
Yeah. I'm excited too. I had to hit the horns, you know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Hey, who gonna outwork me? Who?
Focus.
Listen, this is a powerhouse. That's the cool thing about networking is, Andy said she wanted to be on 52 podcasts for January going into 2022, and she's making that happen one podcast at a time. And so it's just really cool to see.
Starting early. She's starting early, you know what I'm saying? She started early out here.
Yes, she is. You have to.
Facts.
You have to.
Facts.
Yeah.
I appreciate you so much, Whitney. Thank you.
Shout out to you. Shout out to the 202.
Yes, 202 in the house. I appreciate it, y'all. Okay, so I'm ready to listen to the rest. Are y'all answering more questions, or what's happening next?
Hey, we just having an organic conversation, so we going with whatever going on. You know what I'm saying? We didn't rehearse this. We didn't write nothing down. We just.
So whatever question you got, you gonna get it.
This is not rehearsed. Disclaimer: none of this is rehearsed. None of this was planned. I mean, the episode was planned, but we didn't plan nothing that happened in the episode. You know what I'm saying?
It's just planned in actually 3 to 4 days. Let's be frank.
Yeah, this is real people with real conversation right here, for sure.
I love it, and I've got the real city backdrop here. So I'm normally in a very quiet space for recording, and as a podcaster, I really appreciate being in quiet places to record. But I love organic conversations. I think for me, organic conversations, especially on podcasts, are some of the best that you can get because it is off the cuff. It's not super programmed or predestined. There's not a million pre-outlined questions for the guests. It's just organic. I think these are some of the best conversations. So hopefully there's a lot of value that people are taking from, what you guys have said so far and what you'll continue to say. But I'm glad that you called me back. This was fun.
Oh yeah, most definitely. Like,
gotta show love.
The crazy thing is I can see your name when you call, and like your name, people's name come up on the screen. When most of the people's names, they come up on the screen. So I already know who you are before you answer the phone. Before I answer the phone, I say, yeah, call ID. Shout out to AT&T. You know what I'm saying? Go and give us that sponsorship.
Look. Hello.
Shout out to AT&T. Shout out to Hello Houston, Texas. You know what I'm saying? That
Shout out
sounds
to Hello Houston.
Yeah, that sounds like a sponsorship right there for some phone companies as well. Are you saying Hello Houston, Texas?
Hello Houston is say we have sponsorship package, whether you want to just give us tangible items or actual monetary valued items, however you want to do it. We have our sponsorship deck ready.
Be fast. Like, I need to go and get a consultation with that, whatever you just said, because
hello, it's your girl.
I need to just ask Andy. You know what I'm saying?
Hello.
So, hey, we appreciate you, Whitney, for calling in. We definitely gonna review this show in the morning. You know what I'm saying? Hopefully y'all review the show in the morning. I can hear the great things that y'all heard or may have learned from this episode, or what y'all took away from this episode.
Yes, looking forward to it. This was fun.
For sure. See you soon. All right.
That's what's up. That's what I'm saying. Shout out to the squad. Listen, when you got people that's rocking with you no matter what, they're going to show up and show out. So shout out to everybody. This is the whole Hello Houston crew, IG crew right now. I really appreciate you guys for chiming in and giving me my flowers while I'm here. But anybody got questions about exactly what I do? Possibly.
About exactly what you do. Shit, I got a question about exactly what you do since you asked. So
go ahead.
What exactly do you do since you asked?
So to sum it up for 2022, what Andy will be doing, Andy will be pin focused on individuals that's actually in business. So if you're trying to do a startup, come up with a name. If you're just trying to figure out, is this the industry for you, or do you have the passion to be in that industry? I'm going to direct you to Hello Houston. Why? Because that organization have individuals that's there that are thought leaders that can actually guide you on, this is a good idea, this might be some shaky. So why not, do your brainstorming. You don't have to brainstorm with Andy because I will mess you all the way up. You'll be doing 3 different jobs instead of the one that you're thinking about, right? So why not come to a group of like the individuals that called in, like the individuals that's in the comments. They are, hey, how you doing? What is it that you need? Nobody has any stingy energy in Hello Houston, so why not start there, right? Now, when it comes to Andy, I am a business broker moving into 2022. So what is a business broker? I literally connect you to who you need to be connected to. Let's say you want to get into government contracting. You're like, man, I need a certification, but I don't know how to get it. That's when you will come to me and we will do project management under creative resource. If you now want to get into government contract, but you like, I don't know who to connect to, who's actively have government contracts, who actually can put me as a secondary or become a primary, that's why I tell you go to the Focus Business Conference to be in a room with the right people, because we got to sit at the table in 2022. There's no excuses. So if you see what I just did, I summed up everything that I'm doing. I went from 7 different companies now to 3. So if you want something that has to deal with structuring, actual paperwork, operation, logistics, project management, then you will go to creative resource. If you want to be around individuals that you can brainstorm with Monday through Friday from 7:15 to 8:15 and just enjoy the conversation networking, you will go to Hello Houston. If you would like to volunteer, If you would like to be a mentor or be a trainer, you can go to Hello Houston. But if you really want to sit at the table, be with the investors, or be with the individuals that can say, hey, you want a plan of action? Here it is. Here's the execution. Let's go get this bag. Then you go to Focus Business Conference. So I hope I summed it up for you.
Big facts, big facts. You know what I'm saying? You said crf.co, right?
CRF. So if you go to that website, it's www.the, which is THECRF.co. And all it is thecreativeresource.co. .co, not .com, guys.
What's the F?
Creative Resource Foundation.
All right. There we go. I was trying to get that. I'm trying to get that up out you. Had to get that up out you real quick, you know what I'm saying? So you said the crf.co. It would be crazy if like we could put that on the screen or something, wouldn't it? Wouldn't that be crazy?
You know, if you want to just drop it, I ain't gonna tell you not to drop it.
I mean, shout out to Tech Support, you know what I'm saying?
That's what I'm saying. You see the brand, you see she's certified, you see the Metro certification, minority owned, SBA, women owned small business, you see the national certification, you see the City of Houston certification. Your girl is certified.
Certified beast in these streets, you know what I'm saying?
Yes, and as you guys can see with the academy, you have to be a member of Creative Resource actively to be a part of my academy. Sorry.
Apologies needed, you know what I'm saying? They understand the real. You gotta keep it real, you gotta keep it 100 out here, you know what I'm saying?
It's gonna be all right. Sorry,
really?
Somebody just fell off the couch.
Oh man, CEO. Shout out to the CEO, man. CEO get
we got insurance, it's all
right. And then back to Hello Houston, you know what I'm saying? What was the website for Hello Houston?
The website for Hello Houston is hellohoustentexas.com.
Wouldn't it be crazy if we put that on the screen or something?
Listen, you better show the brand. You better show this work we do on the back end.
And Tech Support is on it out here.
So that's the volunteer thing that we just did, which was December the 16th. That's what we volunteered with HISD, where we fed over 1,800 families with their food. Hello Houston itself, we did a photo shoot that was in November. Big shout out to everybody that was a part of the photo shoot. Then the Bayou City Art Festival, which was a whole nother ballgame. It was amazing. We was actually helping them with PR there. So that was a different way out of my element. I didn't even know what to do, and they taught me everything at that art festival. And then right after that, you see we had a networking event in September, which we networked in September. That's that. And then you can see on Clubhouse, it does show when we had only 469 followers. If you look on Clubhouse right now,
put a one in front of that now. Put a one in front of that.
Exactly. So we way past that now. And then also, if you look down just a little bit more, you can leave us a Google review. So thank you to everybody who gave us a website review, but now we're doing Google reviews. So you can go to Google, you can type in Hello Houston Organization. You will see the map with our address on it. You will see the reviews that's already on it. Help us get to 200 reviews. I know that's asking for a lot. I know we asked you for a review on the website, but now we're taking it to Google. Your review matters. Please, please, please expand to Hello Houston Organization review. Then also becoming a member, which I actually need to take that off. Membership is now closed. If you have not become a member, I do apologize. We have closed membership. Another volunteer event that we did was with the Houston Food Bank. As you can see, we fed over 16,800 meals to families, which was 12,000 pounds of food. So as you guys can see, the Hello Houston organization is just not talking about let's go get drunk, let's go stand on tables, let's just, be seen. We're actively in a community. We're actively speaking to people who can put other people in position. We're actively training people. We're actively doing what it needs to be done to create businesses or create jobs within the community. So don't slip on us. Trust and believe. We just started in March of 2021. If we got this far, just imagine what we will be in a year from now. So thank you so much for that.
Drop the fire, man. Come on, applause. Drop the fire.
I can't get no fires. Drop fire on them.
You heard the fire? You heard
Drop the fire. That's our fire emoji right
there. Okay.
Got plenty of fire. I got more fire. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. Let me get my charger.
Gotta get the charger. Hey, for sure. You know what I'm saying? We both busting blunt. You gotta be blunt. Need that charger, man. You know what I'm
saying? Wait. Let me show y'all something. Wait. Hold on. Oh, we got merch. We got merch. Oh, we got merch.
Hey.
Oh, we got merch. Yeah, we got merch. We got merch.
Yeah, go on. Just wear it the whole rest of the episode. Right.
Well, I gotta show it so what you want me to wear like this.
Yeah, wear it on the front like a
So we got merch and Hello Houston. I ain't nothing in my bag. Don't judge me. Yeah, this how we coming.
For sure. We rocking with it.
Yeah. So, Hello Houston will have a booth, okay, at the Focus Business Conference for sure. So if you guys, I know some of you guys like, man, I can't get my shirt, I can't get my hoodie, I can't get this, I can't because it's exclusive merch. If you're an actual paid member already, you have access to it. So you can go get the cup, you can go get the mug, you can go get the laptop holder, you can go get all of this. You a member.
Shout out to the members. Shout out to the membership. You know what I'm saying out here. For sure.
Also, Hello Houston has a district that you can be a part of as well. So if you literally want to just promote your business in particular, you can go to Hello Houston district and promote your business there.
So would you say that's like a directory or?
Yes, it's definitely a directory. Hold on, y'all. I did a little good.
Oh, good. Good.
Guess that ain't gonna work. So it's definitely a directory for the, you know how you go to a different city and you're like, man, I want to, just go to a networking event. I want to hang around people that's actually actively doing something. I want to find a co-working space. I need shirts printed. I want to be on the podcast. I want to get with other truckers. You can go in there and find. Matter of fact, big shout out to Rhonda Gray. She is a Hello Houston member, as well as she's in the district as well. I don't want my stuff to fly out, but she's actually a member as well in our district. So if you guys can, she actually is doing COVID testing. That's who actually did my COVID testing. This is why it's so good to network with people. I ain't gonna lie to you, I was scared as hell to take this COVID test. I just don't trust these folks, My job don't require me to have a vaccine. So I went to someone that I trusted. So big shout out to Rhonda. I just can't do right, huh? She definitely did our COVID test, myself and T Coop, which I came back negative, by the way. Okay. But she does the blood testing, paternity test. Is that what it's called? Paternity?
Yeah, paternity.
Whatever. Fertility. What'd you say?
No, it's paternity.
Paternity, right?
Yeah.
What I said, fraternity. Don't judge me. Y'all know what I'm talking about. She did the COVID test. She does fingerprinting. Hell, she do it all. If you in transportation and you need your drug test done, you need your whole packet put together, Rhonda can do the whole thing. She mobile and in a shop. So if you guys need someone to do that, she does have packages. I forgot the numbers, but whatever it is, add another 200 to it because I just promoted her. That's what happens.
No, shout out to that. Shout out to the mobile lab. Do you do talent testing as well, Rhonda? Do you know anything about talent testing?
I think she do. Rhonda do everything. She don't even talk about it. Also, if you're an insurance agent and you need someone to certify the individuals that getting their insurance policies approved, she is a person that goes out and qualify those people as well. So, yeah, that part.
All right, man, for sure, for sure. Who would you like to see on 1409 in the near future?
Okay, so I want to see Tony, Johnny, Charles, Rhonda, T. Coop, Mr. Brown, Katie. Oh wait, that's you.
He's
Let me
on
see.
here every night.
Hold on, I ain't finished. Who else is on there? We got to get Whitney on there. We got to get Ashley on there. We got to get hold on, because I'm gonna give you the whole January, out from January probably to March. So who else we want? Have y'all ever had G5 on y'all podcast?
Yeah, he was on there. That was
Okay,
that was
bring
lit.
him
That
back
was lit.
again. Who else?
I mean, he can always come again. You know what I'm saying? We like to have him.
Because you know,
Real
it's my
G5.
third time being on. That's all.
Yeah. Yeah, we'd love to have him in person. I love to have Ashley on in person too. She right like up the road. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, have Ashley come on for sure. They're gonna kill me. It's a bunch of people. I can give you a list of people for sure.
For sure, for sure.
Hugo again. Let me see. Lindell, Bree Love, Ebony, Chavoy. I said T. Cooper already. Dean. What's your name? I can go through the phone list. Hey, bring the squad.
And
Guala, you need to be interviewed yourself. Guala, I seen you was interviewed in person at the other event, but I think you should do it again with the exclusive that you just dropped. Was that Spotify? I believe it was, or Apple? Which one?
what are you talking about?
His music.
Oh, that was unreleased. You talking about the music we was playing before the episode?
Oh,
it ain't out yet. It ain't out yet.
Maybe I'll bring back the Prove AL podcast and then you can come on mine and then do something on there. How about that?
Oh, yeah. You want to take us out on the beat I clicked up?
Oh, my
Take
bad.
us out on that beat there.
Oh, the one that was delivered today.
Yeah, that's a beat.
Okay,
Okay,
I got you. I'm picking up what you're putting down. Yes, sir. All right. What was your favorite episode of 1409 podcast? You can't say the ones you've been in. You know what I'm saying? So you got to take away 3 already.
My favorite one was Ebony when she shocked the hell out of Guala, and he was like, "For real? Is this serious?" Like he tapped in a whole nother space. You got to go back and watch the episode to know exactly what I'm talking about. Guala literally was like, "Holy moly, that's what that's about." Okay, so that also during that episode, Ebony had told y'all somebody was going to be pregnant, and surprise, it wasn't me, but somebody has a baby on the way.
You got a baby on the way.
God, it's me again.
Who has a baby
so that was
on
one of
the
the
way?
episodes I really liked.
It's like, shout out to the expecting parents.
Shout out
to the expecting parents. Huh?
All right.
Let me turn this. Hold on, y'all. I gotta switch the phone.
Lights, camera, action. She done went in the okay. We back in the game.
Yeah, if not, this thing was gonna shut off. So that episode, also, what episode? I don't remember the guy's name, but he was a boxer. Was he a boxer? You know who I'm talking about?
Yeah, no.
I gotta go back to
the motivator. He was like a.
Oh, he's on Instagram Live. You talking about him?
It's not his name.
What you say his name was?
I don't know his name. I don't remember.
I think she talking about the one with Lynch Hunt where he had the gym and shit. I don't think he a boxer though. That's the closest thing I can think of to somebody that might have been close to being a boxer.
I have to go back to it, but his episode was pretty dope. Of course, Travis' episode was dope.
Oh yeah, shout out to Pure Money
Pure
Money
gang.
Yeah,
Yeah, you gotta bring him back too.
Yeah.
Also, tell him this is my third time being on here, and I had the most college, by the way. So yeah, those were some of them that that really caught my attention. That I actually was like, okay, I see what you guys doing, but y'all are amazing. Y'all have not gave up. Y'all have not let up. Anybody that have a podcast that have excuses, they not almost cursed. They're
I
not.
don't know why you trying not to.
Right now, because you're not trying to
Focus.
Riley, you feel me? So
Gotcha.
but yeah, you guys have been doing amazing. Y'all haven't let up. Y'all what my episode is 181, right?
Yeah.
So y'all
Yeah.
almost to the 200 mark. You know, that's a big deal. If you ever had a podcast before, it always helps to have someone to help you keep going. Doing it by yourself, you be like, man, I ain't doing this no more. That's why my episode stopped. But yeah, big shout out to y'all.
Hey, we always here to help out. Just remember that. You know what I'm saying? And tech support. Tech support is always here to help out.
Big
Shout out to tech support.
Shout out to Gemini Media.
Yeah, shout out to Gemini Media. Them boys be working. I don't know who they are. Them boys, that boy down there. Where's that? Right there. Hey,
Yeah.
I can't.
I got you right here. Wait, my fingers look uneven. Yeah, I'm gonna go like this.
Right there.
Visit 1409podcast.com if you would like to send a cash out because you felt like this is a good episode. Make sure you do money sign 1409 podcast. Their Instagram is at 1409 podcast. Go to Guala Meets World as well as 843 Ambassador. Look, guys, what is it? I need to drop some gems. I don't feel like I dropped none. I just got flowers. Y'all know I need some energy right now. What questions y'all got for me?
Yeah, let's get some questions up in here, you know what I'm saying? In the comments, you know what I'm saying? Live in the comments, what do we have? All right, so since we got, it's probably a little 5-second delay, so let me ask you this. How do you feel about Uline and Quill and Shirtsy and all those different platforms to help the Net 30 accounts? How do you feel about the Net 30 accounts when it comes to the establishment of business credit? Yeah.
That's how I feel. Like it's like stop. Okay, so let me say this. Most companies will tell you to start off with those type of companies because that's what they know. You want to get into business credit. It's almost saying your credit score is correct on Credit Karma, right? We all know that's some bull coin. First of all, Credit Karma only show you 2 credit reports. They don't show you all 3. With Uline, they yes, they matter, but if you're not spending at least 4 months of on time regular payments with these companies, these net companies, they don't even matter, right? People have misunderstanding when it comes to business credit. They feel like, oh, I can spend 1,000, so now I got business credit. You don't. People feel like I made 2 payments, skipped the payment, I paid on the 4th month. Now I still got business credit. You don't, right? You have a naked portfolio. You have a naked business credit portfolio. It doesn't make any sense unless you're gonna make on-time payments. Not only with on-time payments, you have to understand business credit is all about transactions. It's not even about it's not about technically how you pay your bills, is when you pay your bills, right? So let's say your bill due on the 15th, right? And you pay your bill on the 15th. That's great. But to actually get the real kickback from business credit, you pay your bills 5 days before to really see the kickback. As well as you do not want to pay it late when it comes to any net account, because they will report that you are late. It will hurt your business portfolio grade, right? So the difference between personal credit and business credit, personal credit is a 3-digit number, right? It really based off of how you pay your bills. It's based off of how many accounts you have on your credit profile and the 5 factors that's on your credit, right? Which sometimes it works, sometimes it don't. But I can tell you, with 3 credit cards on a personal credit report has nothing to do with 3 credit cards on your business credit report, right? So again, with personal credit, you have a letter grade, which is 3-digit number, anywhere from 300 to 850, right? What's a good number to be on personal credit? To be honest with you, a 720 would do anything a 850 would actually do. It's just 1% different. When it comes to your business credit, it's a twist. So with business credit, they look at how you do your payments, which is payment history. What's the amount that you actually paid? And what's your recommended credit limit from any other credit company? So what does that mean? If your company has a recommendation due to the bank transactions, due to payment history transactions showing that you can't afford $2,500, $5,000, $10,000. When you open up new business lines of credit, that's what they look for. What was their recommendation? Did you pay it on time? What was the amount that you actually paid? So yeah, Uline, it works. Yeah, Shercy, it works. But that's you playing with your own potential, because look at it. Look how much they actually give you the limit for. 1,500. Bro, I can give you that in like in one payment. That's not doing anything. All credit limits, you want them to be the minimum of $5,000. And the way that you get to those minimums is totally different than what you would do on business, on personal credit.
Y'all heard the gems here. I don't see nobody in here with no questions or nothing. You know what I'm saying? So,
we can cut this part of the podcast out and make it exclusive because I'm ready.
The exclusive right here. You know what I'm saying? Man, somebody got to have some questions now. I know they ain't just in here to give the flower.
Okay.
CEO, what's up? What's up, man? Can you hear me?
I'll start asking about questions. Hold on, what they ask me.
Nah, I'm waiting to see him now too. You know so basically, my takeaway from what you just said: don't focus too much on the net 30s. Focus on the bigger picture.
Well, let's not say that, right? Because when you first get into business credit, you're trying to figure out which route to take. You need to understand what's the end goal and work your way backwards, right? So people misunderstand when it comes to business credit and you building business credit, you're not building a business that's pieced together. You're building a business to actually do business. So i.e. Tony is in trucking. Why do he need Uline? Why do he need Shercy? Why do he need Office Max? It don't make any sense. He might make 1 or 2 transactions, but he have no need for anything else from a wholesale company that he's not going to use. Why are you telling him to get, what is it, Shirley Williams, which is a paint company? Why do he need that and he drives a truck?
Gotta paint that truck. Shit.
He's not painting no damn truck.
Gotta deliver that paint. Shit.
No. Like it doesn't make any sense, right? So you have to sit back and say what will make sense for this trucker, and what will make sense. Okay, I'm in my element though. Oh, sorry. Okay. So it gets to the point where you look at him being a truck driver. Okay, what is some of the things truck drivers will need, right? So they need fuel cards, which is gas cards, right? They may need invoice credit, which is factoring. They may need equipment, which is their trailers. So they need equipment credit. So starting off and giving them those type of net accounts, like when it comes to a gas card, you can get 30 and 60 days. You can also get 15-day net accounts, right? But because of the fleet that Tony has within his company, he wants to see if he can be eligible for 60 to 90 days. And sometimes you have to actually sometimes you have to actually look at the company that you're evaluating to know exactly which net account you want. Now, I will tell you, even though you have a 90 net account versus a 15 net account, it's not going to matter unless you put that in perspective, like having government contracting. That makes sense to have a 90-day net account because you might not get paid until 60 days later. But someone that's not really knowledgeable about business credit, they would tell you go swipe up all the cards and then the government gonna pay you back. Yeah, the government has the funds, but let's say you mess up on that project. Guess what? You might not get paid for another 60 days because now they're evaluating what you're doing. Let's say you mess up and now you don't get the money to pay that card back. Then now you got a letter grade of a C instead of an A because you did not pay your stuff back on time. You're trying to now go get a business loan because you trying to get this money back again when you don't need a business loan. You just need a merchant loan, which the merchant loan will give you money within 24 hours to 3 days so you can cover that bill as long as you can show the government actually has that invoice that's pending. So it just depends on which part of business credit that you want to start in. Getting business loan and getting lines of credit is not just it. You can get multiple. It's actually up to 6 different types of lending that you can actually do. And stop trying to go to the big companies. You really can look to your left, look to your right. I can go to Guala, I can go to KT and say, hey, I see you guys have this company. Let's do a UCC filing and take the game to another level. But we'll talk about that later.
So what are those? You mentioned the gas card. What are those companies you had said net 15, net 30, net 30, net 60? What are those?
It's gonna depend on what type of fleet you have. Are you doing fleet that's with trucking? Are you doing fleet that's with a car? Are you doing fleet that's with like a limousine? Like what type of, right? Because it matters. Because the most people will tell you go get the Shell card, go get the, what is it? I can't think of the name. They'll tell you go to DV, or they'll tell you to go through freight or something like that. Like none of that makes sense if you're not in that industry. You want to get a card that's based on your industry. Now, if you're going into the industry and you now want to get this card early, so when you do start getting these trucks and you do pull up at these different trucking stops, you can set up an account with them and pay them in that net 15, net 30, net 90, have that account set with them and not pay until later and still have this gas card looking good on your credit. So that's what it's called fuming. Come on, Charles, help me out. So it just depends on what you're trying to do.
Oh, shit.
Right, Tony, Pilot, Love, Flying J. It depends on which fleet card you want. They giving you trucking cards, right? But for me, a gas card that I have for creative resource, because I am the spokesperson and I do drive my vehicle for a business, I just went through Shell. And Shell has it where you can either personally guarantee it or have it directly through the company. I have it directly through the company, which I started off with $300 that I had to put up. And then now I have a $1,500 limit. I'm not using that much gas, but if that's what you feel I should be doing and I recommend it to do, I'm not going to say no.
So you said you had to put up 300. So was it a secured card at first is what you're saying?
So yes, with business credit, sometimes people tell you need to personally guarantee it or do it directly to the business. Let's just be real, okay? Let's be frank. Nobody knows you. Nobody cares to know you. All they want to know is how are you going to pay your bill, right? In business credit, they look at it as a risk factor. I touch me. As a risk factor, right? And a risk factor tells what your capability of paying your bills back, right? So if you look at a real business credit report, you'll see the risk factor where they have the little knob that go like this, right? Your letter grade is an ABCF. That's really what it is. So depending on the risk calculated by how long you've been in business, what your payment history is, what's your transactions, and how much you actually pay back on your bills. So if you have a bill, let's say a business card for $500 and you make the minimum payment every single time, that does not mean you're high risk, but it shows your payment history with the minimum. Now, should you just pay the whole bill off? No, because now it looks like you don't even need the credit that you're asking for, but you want to pay back enough to show it's not going to take me 6 months to pay back $500.
For sure. You know what I'm saying? I just had to ask, you know what I'm saying? I just wanted to get like a little down into it, you know what I'm saying?
Hey, this is it. What y'all want to know? Because I'm like, it's 10:30 Central Standard Time. Clearly, I ain't going to sleep for a while. So, and I'm gassed up because y'all know I like my stuff. I'm sensitive about my shit.
We gonna be up till Hello Houston. No, I was playing.
Guala was like, nah.
No. Yeah, that's the first time we used that this episode. It took 2 hours to use that button. We usually use that button early on.
I have nothing to do with it.
Yeah, for sure. No, we did have a question from Mr. T. Witter, man. He said, "How long does it take to build business credit?"
If you want to do it the accurate way, you should do it within 5 to 6 months, the correct way. People give you this misunderstanding. Oh, you can build business credit. You can build business credit within 3 months. You can because of your payments, right? But at the same time, are you trustworthy, right? Business credit is not about how fast you pay the bill. It's not about can you be approved. It's really about transactional history and showing exactly what you used it for. So the difference on a personal credit report, you'll see like your credit cards, you'll see like your personal loan. But on a business credit report, you see like the category of the industry. Hold on.
For sure.
You
Hey, man.
and then sit the hell down.
Make sure y'all shot with J Lil candle coat. You know what I'm saying? I would pick the candle up, but it's burning. I don't want to move the wax around, but I had the butt naked candle.
Exactly.
Right now.
So yes, if it was a recommendation from Andy, I'm always going to tell you go to 4 to 6 months minimum. And that's because you want to show that you can get something, you can pay it back on time, but don't just get stuff to begin it. It doesn't make any sense. Why in the hell are you getting t-shirts when you know you need company collared shirts, right? Why are you going to Office Max and you don't even have an office, bro? Like, what are you doing? Like, just my opinion. So anytime I do anyone's business structure or go into their business credit, I ask them what makes sense to you. What is your end goal? Where are you planning on going? And we work backwards from that.
All right, what the rest of the questions at? Y'all playing? They don't come up with the
They
questions.
don't want this. They don't want this. It's cool. Hey, listen, it's fine with me.
Okay, so what you said? CeeLo Green, Charles Green.
CeeLo Green.
Why a lot of people say don't PG if you have a 720 personal score? Cause they crazy. Y'all gonna stop listening to these crazy ass people who don't even do this stuff themselves at all. Here's the deal. You want to have everything under your business, right? And when you want it under your business, you want to see exactly what do you want under the business portfolio. Okay. So when you start personally guaranteeing things, all it does is make a higher recommendation for you. So you can get more credit because if your business doesn't pay it, then you're personally guaranteeing it that you're gonna pay it. That's it, right? But understand when it comes to business owners, our credit score go up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down. Why? Because of the payments that we're putting on our credit. We're not just swiping $100, $200. We swiping 1,000 here, 3,000 here. If you pay for a coach or a mentor, you might pay 10,000 for that. Then you pay it back within the next 3 months or something, so on and so on. Marketing is 30% of your business anyway. So you really should be swiping that card every 2 weeks if you do your marketing plan the correct way. Are you ready to grow your business by 300%? You can come to find out from the Focus Business Conference, by the way. Hope it helps.
FocusBusinessConference.com. You know what I'm saying? I think it might be a commercial in here somewhere for Focus Business Conference. I don't know. Tech support might have something like that in here. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to them. If they could find it, that'll be. If tech support can find that, that'll be dope. But you know what I'm saying? Let's see if we got any more questions in here. I don't see nobody asking questions, so they not trying to.
I mean, they don't want the sauce. I got the sauce. Saucy.
So basically, I'm just going giving a summary. Fuel cards are a good way to start to establish business credit, correct?
Yes, they definitely are. I would definitely say for every one vehicle you have, you need 2, right? So if you have 5 vehicles, 5 times 2, right? Because if one card doesn't work, you can use the other card and you can bounce them off from each other.
Big facts. Walla, what you got going? What you got going on?
Guala
There,
in a
bro?
whole nother world. You hear me?
He meeting the world. Guala meets world. You know what I'm saying?
Absorbing.
You soaking in that game.
So, like here on 1409, right? With the podcast you guys have right now, the earphones you have on, right? Earphones you have on, the mics that you're using, the computers that you own, this software that you're streaming from, this is all equipment.
Yeah,
All this should be funded under the business, right?
Yeah.
When it comes to marketing campaigns, right? You may want to push your marketing campaigns and ask anyone if you want to promote on the 1409 podcast, it costs this amount if you want to do it weekly, if you want to do it every 3 days, if you want to do it for every if you want to do it for every episode that you guys have. If we have a live event, it costs this, right? Those packages need to be put in place, but you will set a marketing budget to push it out to the people to bring it back. So instead of you actually going to use a business line of credit or a business loan, you will use a merchant loan. Why? Because your merchant is going to understand the transactions from this marketing campaign that's going through your business, and now you have the other individuals to pay. So if you fill out a merchant application, they will ask you how much do you actually want to finance for a merchant account. Then they're going to tell you the percentage. They may say you got to pay it back in 6 months, 12 months, 24, 36 months. It just depends on the amount, right? But they're going to ask you, how do you plan on paying this money back? And you easily just say, from the money that we receive from people purchasing marketing campaigns to us. You're approved.
All right, so the merchant loan is from the merchant that
Square, PayPal, Apple. Yes.
Sure. Hey, that's another gem right there, because nobody ever said none of that on any show for sure. So that's
I got the sauce.
Yeah, that's some sauce right
You
there.
know.
So here we go. We have another one. You mean I don't need Home Depot and Lowe's for my apartment and floor and decor, but they gave me 1,500 to 2,500 limits?
You mean to tell me you applied for the PPP too? No. So if you have a business and now you're moving into an office space and you want to paint the walls, you want to buy office chairs, you want to buy desks, you want to buy shelves, you want to buy art to put on the wall, it would make sense to go to Home Depot and Lowe's. Everything that you do in your business has to make sense. Now, if I would have told that to somebody else, they would be like, oh, well, yeah, I'm going to go furnish my whole house. Bro, don't be stupid. Have everything delivered to your office address so everything matches up. If you have it delivered at the home and you get audited by the IRS, what are you going to tell them? You don't always get audited by the IRS. You might get audited by the merchant. The merchant may say, let me see your profit and loss sheet. Now, granted, you just got $20K for marketing, but you got $20K on office supplies. Make it make sense. But I'm not a CPA or a bookkeeper. We got some if y'all need one.
All right, go ahead and shout them out. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, no, we don't give those things out. No. You can come through Creative Resource Foundation, DCRF.co. We'll get you together. That's project management and operations and logistics.
For sure. Hey, Guala, man, you all right, man? You looking a little...
I'm absorbing. You know, a sponge look like it ain't doing nothing either, but you know, a sponge just absorb liquid and absorb. I am being the sponge tonight.
I got you. For sure. I'm trying to see. All right, so the fuel cards, you know, we talked about Quill and Uline and everything like that with the fuel card. 2 fuel cards for every 1 cars, what you recommend. I'm just going back, giving, you know what I'm saying, recapping what you said. And, you know what I'm saying, nobody's out here asking any more questions, so, you know, they don't want the sauce. We can't just...
I mean, it was great. Thank you guys for giving me my flowers. I appreciate it. Thanks for letting this be my 3rd episode. I was ready to let it loose, but you know, I guess y'all can catch me in 2022 when the price go up. So either way, I'm with it. I appreciate you guys.
Hey, for sure, man. Go ahead and plug in and shout out. I know we've been doing a lot of that, but feel free to shout out anything once more before we bring it to.
No problem at all. So again, if you guys want to be around like-minded individuals, mentors, trainers, or anyone that's just talking about business that you just want to tap into, please go to HelloHoustonTexas.com or go to Hello Houston Clubhouse, where we meet each morning, Monday through Friday, from 7:15 to 8:15 Central Standard Time, and sometimes we go over. As well as the Focus Business Conference is the conference where you can get the piece of the pie that you think you are missing, a plan of action, execution, and be consistent. Be consistent while you're there at the conference. This year we will say keynote speaker. We do have Travis Davis that's actually coming. We have another guest speaker that's actually going to be a keynote speaker. I cannot say his name yet, but let's just say he's a VP of a big bank here in Houston. Also, our panel, we have over, let's say this, we have over 15 speakers that's actually going to be at the Focus Business Conference. So make sure you come with pen and paper no matter what happens. But that's on March the 10th through the 12th. March the 10th, we have a networking event. March the 11th, that morning, we're doing the mastermind, which we just extended to add more trucking information to that. That night, we have a private invite only awards night where we bring in the who's of Houston, as well as we have some more gifts that we're doing during that time. Oh, sure, we ain't do no giveaways. And then that Saturday is actually the conference from 9 a.m. into the end of that night. And lastly, I have to give myself a shout out, which is Just Ask Andy for Creator Resource. I actually do project management, operation, and logistics, and you can find all those companies on online and schedule appointments so we can get you together.
Hey, so you mentioned a giveaway. When is that going on?
We actually supposed to do it on here, but it looked like everybody gone, so they had to be here live to get it.
Nah, I think they might still be here. You know what I'm saying?
I ain't seen no fires. I don't see no questions. So if they ain't rocking with the rocking.
Hey, if y'all into
what you think? What you think we should be doing, Walla? You think we should give them some, or what you think we should do?
Give it away.
Hey, if y'all entered into that giveaway, drop some fire emojis in the comments, because we need to know that y'all are here. If you entered into that giveaway, okay, I see 1, 2. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, we got Tony. Tony definitely did it. Ashley definitely did it.
All right, where's the rest of y'all at? Where the rest of y'all? You know what I'm saying? Let me see.
Charles.
It's not a fire emoji, but you know what I'm saying? You ain't
got the bag.
CeeLo Green. Told you.
Money bag. All right, how many?
I guess we only got 3. We got 3 giveaways.
We got another one.
Rhonda came through.
All right. If anybody else entered in giveaway, make sure y'all hit the fire emoji so we know y'all here. Drop something in the comments.
If they don't want it, I can keep it. I ain't no true. Yeah.
Hey, if y'all want that, drop a 1 in the comments. Drop a 1 in the comments.
So let me talk about the giveaway itself. What you had to do to enter in the giveaway, you had to like the post that I had put on Instagram that was stating that I will be live on 1409 podcast. The other part was you had to share the post, follow myself and 1409 podcast, as well as comment done once you was actually finished. Finish sharing, doing everything we told you to do. The first giveaway will be an exclusive ticket to the Focus Business Conference. That ticket right now is worth $760, if I'm correct. The price does go up January 1st. That ticket is going up, I believe, $1,000, if I'm correct. Hey, my numbers be. If I wake up tomorrow, I might make it 2,000. You never know. The second giveaway was a free one-on-one session with myself, which I was going to help you guys with a business profit plan, step-by-step process of the first quarter, whether you had a product or a service. And then the third one was a surprise that's worth $7,000. So What y'all think? I can't pick. So what y'all thinking? I mean, because it's only 4 people on here. It's 3 gifts though.
Hold on. I got an idea.
Okay.
Hold on. Let me get this thing going real quick. You know what I'm saying? All right. So this is what I'm gonna do. What can you give me those names?
You got Tony. You have Charles. I would say Mama Lisa. You got Lisa, Rhonda, and that's it.
Rhonda. Okay, so we got 4. We got 4 on the wheel. I mean, yeah, that's what I'm doing. The wheel. I'm gonna spin the wheel.
Okay.
All right. So
I can't give it
away.
So
you say you can't give it away.
So the first thing we're giving away is the exclusive ticket to the Focus Business Conference. Executive ticket to the Focus Business Conference.
Okay, so we got 4 entries, correct?
Yes.
All right.
That's here. They had to be present.
You got
all right. Tony,
Ashley,
Charles, Lisa, and Rhonda, correct?
Did Ashley do it? I see Ashley there.
Oh shoot! It was Ashley. Stop it! You got to do it over. You got to do it over.
Oh, it ain't spinning yet. It's just chilling. That's how it chill. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
All right, so we got 5 entries, correct?
Mm-hmm.
All right. So the first spin is whoever this lands on gets what now?
The executive ticket to the Focus Conference.
All right, y'all ready? Y'all ready to make this happen? Executive ticket to the Focus Conference. I'm about to hit the spin button. How do you spin this shit? Right, here you go. Y'all ready?
How do you spin this shit? It says right there, click to spin, my boy.
Uh-oh.
Okay, Rhonda.
Rhonda, we have a winner.
A winner.
There you go, Miss Rhonda.
All right. So you got the executive ticket.
Oh, you removed it from the wheel too. Can't win 2 times.
All right.
Gotta take you up out of there, Miss Rhonda.
You automatically get removed.
Take you up out of there.
All right. What's the next spin? Who wins for the next spin?
So the next spin is 1 second. It will be for a free one-on-one session with Andy. Business profit plan, step-by-step process for the first quarter, which means you need to call me tomorrow.
All right. Y'all ready? Here goes.
CeeLo Green.
No, you already gave Charles something. You can't give it to Charles. No. So it's no Charles. What do you want? Oh, I know what you want, Charles. I got you.
All right. Shout out to the giveaways. It's one more thing or is it 2 more things?
Yes, it's one more thing. The last thing. So Charles just got a one-on-one session with myself with a business profit plan, step-by-step process for the first quarter with a product or service-based business. And the third giveaway, which is a surprise, is for $7,000.
All right. For the mystery prize, we have 3 entries here. We have Tony, Lisa, and Ashley. You know what I'm saying? May the best person win. You know what I'm saying? No, here we go.
Cross your fingers. Uh-oh, Ashley. Oh, you got it, Ashley. All right. All right, Ashley. So what you win, actually, you already have an executive ticket. So the $7,000 worth is you get a free membership with Hello Houston, year membership with Hello Houston. You get the executive ticket, but because you already have the executive ticket, I'll get you something else that's worth way more than that. You will do the one-on-one with me for the first quarter and second quarter to make sure you have everything ready for Black Friday if that's what you want. And then additional to that, when you come to the Focus Business Conference, we're going to sit down and find out what you would like to do for a business plan. So, yay.
Man, those are some 5 giveaways. If I would have entered, would I have been qualified? Or okay,
I didn't tell y'all couldn't enter. Y'all just didn't put y'all name on there. I have nothing to do with it.
I felt like that would have been like felt like that would have been rigged if we won. It would have been rigged. Even though y'all see me spinning the wheel and everything, you know.
I mean, it's okay, but so who we had left? We had Tony and Lisa, right?
Yeah.
All right, so I'm actually gonna give you guys the executive ticket as well for participating and just being here. That's the difference. Some people just have to show up and stick around so they can get something. So I'm also gonna give you guys that same access. So this is what I'm gonna tell you to do. I'm not DMing you. You got to DM me. If you got my number, you better text me. But all this needs to be talked about on tomorrow because I go on vacation starting Wednesday afternoon. So big shout out to everybody that came, that's a part of 1409 Podcast, this interview itself. Shout out to episode 180. I would say 187, but that ain't it. But
187.
You was on episode 52, 82, and 181. You know what I'm saying?
I thought it was on 81. Okay.
No, he's on 82. 52 and 82.
Okay.
52 and 83.
Look up 83. Let's see who we had on there. I don't know who's on 83. I know who's on 82.
I was on here 3 times and had the most callers. Let's talk about it.
For sure, man. Shout out to the interaction. Make sure y'all continue to tap in with 1409 Podcast. Make sure y'all tap in with Approved AF Podcast. It's coming real soon. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna put that up in the air. Yeah.
You gonna add another?
Hey, you know what I'm saying? Gemini, you know, we take on a bunch of things, you know what I'm saying? Make it happen.
Fixie Jesus. But yeah, thank you guys so much. I appreciate it. This was a twist. I really thought they was gonna have a lot of questions, but they didn't. But it's cool. I'll see y'all in the morning on Hello Houston. Don't be asking me no questions.
For sure. You know what I'm saying? Make sure y'all tap in with focusbusinessconference.com, the CRF co. I mean the CRF.co.
Yes.
And AndyThibo.com as well, you know.
Oh yeah, I do have a website as well.
Yeah, for sure. And make sure y'all follow us on Instagram, subscribe to the YouTube channel. If you're watching this on the YouTube, you should be subscribed. If you're not subscribed, you're wrong. If you're not already subscribed, you're wrong.
Facts.
Shout out to Houston, Texas. Shout out to Huntsville, Alabama. Shout out to where everybody else is from on here. Shout out to where we from, South Carolina.
South Carolina, come on in. Okay.
Yeah.
You can't say that. You can't say that song.
It is hot in here, man. It's hot as hell in here. I need a ceiling fan. I need to install a ceiling fan. But you know,
the ghetto.
You said the ghetto. What ghetto?
Yeah, sweet that in there.
Hey, but you know, y'all know where y'all can find us. We on Always Press Record TV. Download that on your Roku player, your Fire TV. Always Press Record TV. Black American Market. Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, Spotify. Spotify has audio and video podcasts, so this will be video on Spotify as well. So if you have that, go and watch the video on Spotify. But make sure you subscribe to our YouTube channel as well. Make sure you leave us a review on Apple Podcasts, an honest review. We're taking reviews on there. You can leave us a review on Google as well. Just 1409 Podcast. Search it in Google Maps, 1409 Podcast, and it'll come up on Google Maps too. And just leave us one of those reviews for sure.
Oh yeah, big shout out to Hugo as well. I did a podcast this morning with him on Life is Wonderful. So it has dropped on Spotify and it will be on Apple in the morning. So yes, you girl been working all day.
It's on Apple already. I got the notification.
Oh, it is? Oh, okay. Well, yeah, there you go. Boom.
Yeah, I'm a subscriber. God damn. Life is wonderful. .love for sure.
Yes.
All right. You know, you can find me on Instagram, 843 Ambassador. Make sure y'all shopping with Express Clothing. You know what I'm saying? I'm an ambassador for Express. So make sure y'all hit the link in my bio on my Instagram and check out what they have to offer. They have something for everybody except kids. So for sure.
Sure, you know to find me. Check out the music on all streaming platforms. Follow me on IG at Quality Meets World.
Already. It's the 1409 podcast.
Thank you guys so
And
much.
we out. Wait a minute. What we got going on? We got this new beat.
Here we go again. Here we go again. Tell me, do you feel it? Here we go again. Here we go again. Tell me, do you feel it?
And he's out there.